Good afternoon, everybody, from Carver Arena in downtown Peoria. Bradley Braves basketball is on the air. It's a Sunday afternoon, and the Redhawks of Southeast Missouri State, SEMO, in to meet the Bradley Braves for a non-conference game. 4-4 for Jim West and the Bradley Braves, coming off the defeat at the hands of the Butler Bulldogs earlier this week. And interim coach Zach Roman's Redhawks are 2-7. He's in his first year. Scott Edgar, who's a little issues with the NCAA, he is taking over for him as this program is trying to rebound after some difficulties recruiting-wise. It's the seventh meeting between Bradley and SEMO, with the Braves holding a 4-2 lead. Southeast Missouri State actually has won once here at Carver Arena during the Jim Molinari era. Ironically, the Redhawks play Coach Mo's team 1 week from today, and they just lost in Macomb 71-65. The one game that Bradley played and lost at the Show Me Arena, Mo was kicked out of that game, got 2 tees, and the Braves lost that one 79-71. In fairness to Coach Molinari, that game was probably the second worst officiated game that I'd ever seen, and I would have been booted much earlier than Mo was that night. The first, of course, was the infamous Larry Yamashita call in Hawaii, where Dick Versace took the whistle and threw it into the upper deck.
Just tell how you really feel, Dave.
Well, Mo was just fit to be tied that night, and he would have preferred to be tied at the end of the game. However, it was a 79-71 game, and Mo, it was bad. And
well, he got even a little bit. He won last week.
Yeah, he won at Western Illinois. Here, the Braves and SEMO. And Coach Stoll, the other night, the Butler Bulldogs hit about everything they put up, and then yesterday they gave Ohio State everything they could handle and more. They were 13 down, and it goes to show that old Hayward, you get him in a groove, he'll hit it against anybody.
Well, I tell you, Dave, you look back at that game we played here. We said, well, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. They came here, and as they've been doing all year, they played very well on the road. They just played an excellent game, and they beat us in most phases. They out-freed us, they set better screens, and they're just a very good basketball team. They're not going to have very many bad games. They're just solid from top to bottom.
But now you have to worry about the Bradley Braves, Chuck Bisher, and Jim has gone to the drawing board and said whoever plays in practice plays in the games, and that's what he's come up with a new lineup today.
Well, Dave, he's tried to increase the overall intensity at both ends of the floor. I made practice the last 2 days, and I'd be surprised. I mean, I know that's what he wants today. He obviously wants to see a little better play, but I think he just wants to see him with more intense, more determination if that's possible, and that's the direction he wants the team to head.
And this team here gives up 80 points a game thus far. And really, I hope, one thing we've got to do a better job of getting out to the ball when we play our zone. I like to see us play a good matchup zone. And when we look back at those films, I'm sure that they shot it well, but they had a lot of shots that really weren't challenged too much. And when you play zone, you got to play a matchup and get out to the ball. We get out to the ball, we got the quickness, while we'll do a much better job.
Bradley will try to end a 4-game December losing streak in this game today. The Braves, overall at Carver Arena, have a mark of 286-92 all time. In non-conference games, they're 126-30. This broadcast is brought to you by Bradley University and JMP Radio Group LLC, solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any publication or rebroadcast without the direct consent of JMP Radio Group LLC or Bradley University is prohibited. Coach Stoll, Coach Bisher, and yours truly, Dave Snell, have been approved by Bradley University. There are 2 other games in the Valley tonight. Morehead State's at Illinois State, and Southern Illinois plays Nevada. That's a bracket buster makeup the other end for Southern Illinois that they play tonight. We're getting closer and closer to Southern coming in. In fact, it's 2 weeks from today. It's an afternoon game against Southern Illinois. Will open up the Missouri Valley Conference season. Bradley Braves basketball on WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Sir James Watson is here, along with Coach Bisher, Coach Stoll, and myself. And we certainly miss Mike Sable today. You don't realize how valuable Mike is until he is not here. His daughter's having a birthday today, and so we're left to work this game as if it were a road game. So we miss you, Mike, but you're in your right place today. You're with your daughter on her birthday.
David, it's kind of like missing Mike's kind of like missing Ruffin and Crouch. You're not sure how good they are until they're gone. And then you realize, wait, those guys were really good.
Mike's hit a lot of threes, and he's never even shot a ball, that's for sure. Zach Roman in his first year, 2-7 for Scott Edgar. His assistant coaches are Rodney Hamilton and Tommy Suits. They were 12-19 and finished 9th out of 11 last year in the Ohio Valley Conference. Jim Less looking for win number 110 in his Bradley career. He's 109-94 with associate coach Eric Bisher, Steve Murfeld, the assistant coach with Alvin Brooks. Kyle Vogt is the director of basketball operations. Marcus Honimus is the trainer, and Ronnie Wright's the strength coach. Patty Reck, this Bradley secretary. For the basketball office, and the managers are Mike Peplo, J.C. Wondolowski, Ryan Widlick, Matt Collins, and John Hall.
Today, this team's only shooting 24% for three-point range, and also they turn over quite a little. So if we do turn the intensity up, and I think we will, I think we're going to see quite a few baskets by Bradley. And I'll be surprised if the two guys coming off the bench, if you don't get better play out of Wilson and Doty Dunson. I think they'll come off the bench and play well today, too.
Federal Judge Joe Millie McDade is coming out of the Bradley locker room today. He probably talked to the team before today's game. We're back with the Heritage Bank starting lineup for the Braves and the Redhawks dressed in their visiting black uniforms. When we come back, you're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Well, pretty good uniforms. I like those little patches inside.
Hey, moms and dads,
pretty good.
Yep.
How'd you like your child to be a part of Bradley's pregame activities by being the honorary Avanti's team line leader? Your child will lead the team out onto the court through the student section, high-fiving our fans lined up on the sidelines before the game.
Yeah, I hope we have our crowd mic on.
Peoria area Avantis. Kids 8 to 12 are eligible and will receive an official Avanti's line leader t-shirt, 3 tickets to the game, and a great experience. And don't forget, every day is a great day to visit Avanti's. Good people serving up great Italian food, the world-famous gondola, and my favorite, that fresh baked bread. Fantastic pastas, pizzas, and salads, and they're known for their family atmosphere and modest pricing too. Dine in, carry out, and deliver.
This team does do one thing good. They do shoot free throws well.
Yeah.
Thank you for let our family serve your family since 1966.
Bradley basketball brought to you by Parker and Halliday, representing accident victims and injured workers with honesty and integrity for over 30 years. Bradley basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, Chuck Bisher, Sir James Watson back at Carver Arena. Here are the keys to the game. Get a double-digit lead at halftime. Plus on the assisted turnover of 5 and 4 Bradley players in double figures. Defense today, Williams and Herring. Less than 28 combined, more than 18 turnovers, and keep the Redhawks in the 60s. The magic number, which was right again the other night when the Butler Bulldogs got to 64 first. The magic number today is 71. The officials for today's game, never heard of them. Bo Borowski, Brian Notrot, which is an awful game for an official, and Brad Ferry are the 2 umpires for today's game. Actually, Notrot is one I have seen before.
Would you like to have Smith and Jones on there?
I would.
We've had Bo Borowski before, too.
Yeah, we have.
He's the gentleman on the far right, I believe.
Here's Paul Herzog and the Heritage Bank starting lineup for the Redhawks.
And now let's meet the start line for today's non-conference game featuring the Redhawks of Southeast Missouri State and our Bradley Braves. And a guard for Simo, a 5'10 junior from Henderson, Tennessee. 5, Bijan Jones. The other guard, a 6-foot senior from Greensboro, North Carolina. 0, Kennard Moore. At center, 6'9 junior from Memphis, Tennessee, number 4, Calvin Williams. Got a forward for the Redhawks, a 6'5 forward from Memphis, Tennessee, a senior, Jason Perry. And the other forward is 6'6 junior from Wichita, Kansas, 34, Lamont Russell. Acting head coach is Zach Roman.
We'll have the lineups for the Bradley Braves from Heritage Bank when we come back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
It's time for you to step up in support of your Bradley Braves. It's time for you to join the Braves Club. The Braves Club, Bradley's athletic fundraising team, helps with the cost of recruiting, improving facilities, the continuation of academic services, and promoting the image of Bradley athletics. Your support will afford outstanding young student athletes the opportunity to pursue a Bradley education while competing at the highest level. Call today for more information, 677-2667, or visit BradleyBraves.com.
Our next broadcast of Bradley basketball will be a road game 1 week from actually next Saturday night. It's the All-State Arena not in Chicago or Rosemont. It's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's the old Mecca as the Braves take on UMW. And now the Heritage Bank starting lineup for the Braves.
Sam Maniscalco. At a guard, a 5'11" freshman from the place, Louisiana, number 1, Edward McKay. At a guard, a 5'11" freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 3, Darian Norris. At center, a 6'9" senior from Ozark, Missouri, 54, Sam Singh. At a forward, a 6'5" senior from Topeka, Kansas, number 12, Theron Wilson. Coaching Bradley in his 7th season, Bradley class of 86. Head coach, Jim Left. Bradley Braves.
Maniscalco, Norris, McCain, Sam Singh, and Theron Wilson. They were the winners of this week's How You Play in Practice, You Play in the Starting Lineup game.
They should put a lot of pressure on this team, I think, defensively, too. They're turnover prone, and that team there should be able to force some turnovers.
You know, they used to have red uniforms, the Redhawks, which would only be right for a guy having the name Herring. But they're black uniforms today, trimmed in white and the red.
And they're pretty good looking, really.
Their uniforms are better than their record. The Braves in the home white, trimmed in navy blue and red.
Let me say something about records. What was UMass's record?
Not very good.
2-6, and how'd they do?
They played well.
At Kansas.
I don't know how they were ever 2-6.
Well, they're 2-6, and at Kansas won. And how did Temple do at home with Tennessee?
That's why they play the games.
That's an average Temple team that was a blowout. It's why you play the game.
I don't think you're going to see that here.
I hope not, but you see it every day in college basketball.
Theron Wilson to move in and gives to Calvin Williams, and back tips it, and Edwin McCain will run it down before it heads out of bounds and gives to Darian Norris. The Braves running a 3-guard offense here. Let's see what Jim runs out of the huddle here with it. On the left is Norris, or make it McCain, gets it from Theron Wilson, and now Maniscalco posting inside, a bad pass as it was off the hands of Wilson on a post pass from Maniscalco, so the Braves turn it over in their first trip, and with it is Russell out front. Looks for the handoff, Jones, that's covered up by Maniscalco nicely. Jones with it. Bijan, as in Mustard, Jones. With it, free throw line extended was Moore. Back out on top, 16-15 on the shot clock. Herring with it, lob to the goal. Beautifully knocked away by Edwin McCain, who covered up on the weak side. He gets it back for Maniscalco. And stops, looks at Singh, skip pass in the corner. Norris pulls down a high pass in the corner on the right, go to the wing there. Now he has it high right, bring it to the left. McCain with it. We've played a minute. Each team has had a possession. Good play defensively by Edwin McCain. Here's Darian Norris. Give Maniscalco left. Norris out front, McCain. Takes a couple of dribbles, go to the free throw line. Scoots to the basket, stops. Gives to Norris with 7-6 on the shot clock. Loses it. Stops, gives McCain with 3. His 3 ball is up and good! From the wing on the left. Why not? I'll just shoot this one in. 3-0 is the Bradley lead. McCain, who had a career-high 18 against Butler, gets the first 3 today. Williams with it. Now to Moore up high to the right. They cut a man backdoor. Herring doesn't get. Jones wants it. And going under is McCain, and he'll pick him up. 18-19 for the first half. 3-0 Bradley. Bring it to the left is Jones. Up top is Williams. He's a long way away from the basket as they're playing a high-low ball, almost knocked in the passing lane.
Hard time running their offense, whatever it is.
Go to the lip of the lane, lean-in shot, it's good. Fired up and in by Herring. Makes it 3-2, sits everybody down 2 minutes in. Maniscalco Singh. And a hold away from play. I think it's on Russell, who's holding Theron Wilson, who went to the block on the left. Ramon Russell. He's from Wichita, Kansas. We'll be there not too long a time. First Valley Road game is at the Coke Arena. Inbound baseline right. Singh from McCain. Now Darian Norris, free throw line extended left, going to bring it up top.
Zone on the inbounds.
McCain, Maniscalco. Up high is Singh. There's Darian Norris. There's a three ball up and good. It's 6-0. Freshman three, 2 on the day, 6 points for the Braves, leading at 6-2. It's 17:33 for the first half. With it is Williams. Why is he out there? I do not know. He's trying to set a ball screen, and a whistle and a hold on Maniscalco. At 21 on the shot clock, 17:27, and it'll be inbound time on the sideline right in front of the Bradley bench.
Jim asked the underneath official 30 feet away why the official 3 feet away in front of Sam he didn't call it.
More inbound, first foul on the Braves. There's an alley-oop to the goal that's knocked away this time by Theron Wilson. That's the second time they've tried that. Second turnover, Maniscalco's layup is up and blocked out of bounds.
And what a horrible defensive play. He could have blocked it, kept in play. He hit it up into the stands. You learn from that, hopefully.
That's one of those wow plays, but it gives you right back to possession. McCain will inbound. Screen set for Maniscalco by Singh. Sammy has it straight away, going to get a ball screen from the newly haircut layup good. Maniscalco takes it from the wing all the way down to the right. His first deuce. Bradley's lead is 8-2. Sam Singh has a haircut.
He needed
good.
Looks good. He does look good.
With it is Jones up front. The count was on. There's a bad pass. Singh get the take away, and he's running the middle on a 3-on-1 break and runs it nicely to Darian Norris for the basket. First of all,
I'm glad he gave it up.
Sam lumbering down on a 3-on-1 in the middle is something that I don't think we've ever seen, fellas.
And I don't want to see it again. He really should have kicked it off to Edgerton or Darian on the wing and then let them run a 2-on-1. And it didn't end up badly.
And Norris to the line. Yeah, there are all kinds of bad things that could have happened there, and Darian going to the line, who has a 3-ball. He has his number, goes for number 4 here. Let's make free throws today. Free throws good.
One of the things was the defender was hoping Sam didn't keep coming.
Oh, my
goodness. Believe me, he was hoping he didn't keep coming, or that would have been a charge.
You know, Chase Davis had that operation.
Yes. How's Chase doing?
He's doing okay, but it reminded me with Sam coming down of what he ran into with that surgery.
Yes, it did. What could have been?
It could have been. Free throw 2 is good. 10-2. 8-point lead for the Braves. And across the timeline is Jones. He has it high to the right. McCain is on him. Spins away. Good help by Sam Singh. There's Williams. Walked with it. Wasn't called. Rebound is tipped out. And a new shot clock for the Redhawks. With it is Moore. His 3-ball. Bounce away. No good. Into the hands of Norris. The rebound, and he's out long. There's Edwin McCain. Stutter step dribble, takes it into the lane. Stopped. Woo. Gives it to Norris for the 3-ball. Missed it. And the rebound is tipped into the hands of the Redhawks. And they come running in like the one dog in the front court, knocked away by Maniscalco on a steal. He has Wilson. He has kaboom! It's 12-2, and timeout taken by Simo. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Just because you have a variety of insurance policies doesn't mean you need a variety of agents. In most cases, Mark Scott in Eureka or Mark Parr in Pekin, your country financial agent, can help you with all of your insurance needs, from auto to life, from health to property. Plus, your agent can show you how to take advantage of the best discounts available. Good drivers, good students, homes equipped with smoke detectors, and more. And the best thing is, it's all available from one agent. Call your country agent, Jim Carlson, Ron Remmel, or Jim Bershaw in Peoria.
This is going to be ugly.
I hope so. We need ugly.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Parker and Halliday, representing accident victims and injured workers with honesty and integrity for over 30 years. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
The Braves are brought to you by the Unland Companies. In the business world, every day is game day. Put the Unland Companies on your team, celebrating winning season since 1941. The Unland Companies, where we work for you. We'll have an official time on the next dead ball as a Bradley 12-2 lead with 16 minutes to go. Jones with it on the right. Brings it up front. Bijan.
Good job. It
got a
by
count.
Sammy.
The count was on. And now taken off just in time. Herring with it down to the baseline. He stops. He gets hung. Layup is good and a foul. Russell gets the layup.
Sam did a good job on his man, Dave. He got too far into the basket for the guy to take the shot. Unfortunately, he got the weak side rebound.
12-4. Second foul on Maniscalco. Right?
Yep.
And he has both of them. We'll be back after this break. 12-4 Braves. You're listening to Bradley Basketball, 1470 WMBD.
Miss your Markley and Luciano?
Your program is disgusting, and what you don't.
How is this an official?
Yes.
Download the daily podcast.
Every time they're on, it ruins a woman's day.
The Markley and Luciano podcast.
You don't have any class, and how the world you got the position you got, I'll never know.
At 1470WMBD.com. The Markley and Luciano podcast. Brought to you by the Mattress Doctor.
Do you think that the public are interested in that kind of crap?
Working late tonight?
No, I'm just looking for a new doctor for my family. This might take a while.
Not if you call Methodist Medical Group. Just call 877-64-MY-DOC, and you'll find a physician perfect for you fast.
Really?
I did. Just call the Methodist Medical Group. They've got over 85 doctors to choose from. You'll find a primary care physician who's right for you and your family. At MMG, you'll find male and female physicians, doctors who offer extended hours, even the specialists you want.
They've got all that?
Oh, sure. MMG gives you a great choice of physicians all over Central Illinois, so it's easy to find one perfect for you, close to where you live or work.
You mean, if I call this number, I could actually go home tonight at a reasonable hour?
And maybe even have an appointment.
What's that number?
877-64-MY-DOC. With My Methodist Doc Finder, you'll find an MMG doctor who perfectly fits your needs. Or visit MethodistMedicalGroup.org.
We participate in most health plans, including the Caterpillar Network and Health Alliance HMO.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by CityLink with parking rides from Evergreen Square, Junction City, and the shops at Grand Prairie for most home games. Call 676-4040. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
The Braves are brought to you by Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery. When you enter your Irish Estate and Water on Peoria's riverfront, where there's plenty of parking, and parking is always free. And by the Peoria Banking Center, completely free checking accounts. The Peoria Banking Center and Candle Tree on North University in Peoria. Coach Stoll.
Dave, the key thing I think already, we haven't even played, we played just a little over 4 minutes. We forced 5 turnovers, and off those 5 turnovers, we scored 9 or 12 points. And I think that's something you're going to see quite a little here during this ballgame.
Good start by the freshman. 5 for Darian Norris, and his career high was 9 against Gulf Coast. Free throw time coming up here for the Redhawks. Maniscalco is out, and Dodie Dunson is into the lineup. Free throw is up and bounced off, no good. And so it's just 2. He was a 88%er before that one. That's only his 3rd miss of the year, and they set a zone.
3-2. 1-2-2, 3-2.
Depends on what the point man does if he flattens out. With it is McCain. Dodie Dunson, the junior co-captain from Bloomington, is into the contest. Here's McCain, hops in the lane. Good feed pass, and inside out for a Dunson 3, up and good.
Nice hit.
Ball movement. And that's the 3rd 3 already for the Braves, who lead at 15-4 over SEMO at 15-15. With it is Jones. Post passes Williams. Stepped out of bounds. Was he forced out of bounds? He was. He stepped out first.
Good job. Our defense has been real solid.
6 turnover already is Watts. 6 turnover, right?
Yep, that's.
And we haven't played 5 minutes. There was great ball movement the last trip down against the zone.
Started by Edrin, who gave it to Theron, and then Theron made a great pass to Doty,
who has his first 3. Ball fake by McCain. Pulls up his dribble. Norris, McCain. They keep it on the left. McCain. Now Dodie Dunson down on the block. And a cross-court pass to Sam Singh to Norris with 9 on the shot clock. His jumper is good. He's off to a very good start today, Darian Norris. He's from Vegas.
playing with a lot of confidence.
He has 7 of the Bradley 17. 17-4 at 14 and a half. Back cut knocked away by Sam Singh. David Collins will come in the next dead ball. With it out high, near the timeline to the left is Bijan Jones. Look to get a ball screen. It's cut under by McCain, who gets back. Then a post pass to Williams. Sam Singh got bopped in the eye, and the ball is knocked away. It'll be, or the nose. He got an elbow. Sam got an elbow right in the face. I'm not sure if it was in the nose
Or mouth, I'm not sure.
Or in the mouth. It'll be 10 seconds on the shot clock, and inbound sideline right by Kennard Moore. David Collins is into the game for the Braves.
I think nose.
Got me, Mick. Sam played very well his first almost 6 minutes into the game. And there is, looks like he might have a bloody nose.
Yeah.
Reminds us of that fight we saw last week with the Pac-Man.
When we were up at Michigan State.
Oh, my goodness. I've never seen anybody so quick in my life.
Now, he could get in and out, throw one punch, and he was about 10 feet away from
It was a long night for the Golden Boy.
Yep.
Let's take a 30-second break and be back. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
St. Patrick's Day may only happen once a year, but Kelleher's doesn't let that stop them from celebrating the wearing of the green, and neither should you. Join Kelleher's for their St.
Sam's bleeding all over the floor down there.
Saturday of every month. It's the next best thing to the real deal.
I think it's a bloody
Corned beef
nose.
and cabbage
Yeah.
served all day.
I think you're right. He must have caught
and live Irish
Must have
music.
caught an elbow.
Look at his
Check
shirt.
out Kelleher'sIrishPub.com for the next St. Practice Day coming your way at Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery. Skate and Water on Peoria's Riverfront.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Lincoln Office, providing workspace solutions for your business. 693-2444. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
I know Sam's mom and dad are listening back in Ozark, Missouri, and he's going to be okay, but
there's a bloody nose.
He got bopped in the nose pretty good, and he's gone back to the locker room, and there was the one thing's for sure, he bleeds Bradley red, because there was a lot of it there. 10 on the shot clock. Russell into the game. For him, there's a ball knocked away by Theron Wilson behind the back. He's got Dodie Dunson, who's blocked. It wasn't called. Or was it called?
Now, what's he got down here?
There's another blood spot on the floor, I think. 7th turnover.
Did they count that? I think they did call the travel. I think somebody did call it.
Well,
he did travel.
If they missed that one, then they were watching the blood on the floor still.
Well, there probably isn't going to be any travels called today if they missed that.
So it's Norris, Theron Wilson, David Collins, Dodie Dunson. That's the 2nd turnover for the Braves, and Edrin McCain at 14:08, and there's still blood spots on the floor.
Sam's taking it in the locker room now.
And with it across the timeline is Kennard Moore, 14:03. Bradley 17 and Semo 4, and they've struggled for everything they've got. Crossover dribble all the way down. The ball's in and out of the hands, knocked away from Moore by Norris and McCain, and these two freshmen have really got off to a terrific start here today. Inbound baseline left is Kennard Moore. Shot clock reads 20. 13:53 for the first half. Hill is into the game. Johnny Hill from St. Louis, Missouri.
Bradley's first zone of the day, 2-3, and I assume they'll stay in it. They're 2-3 in the out-of-bounds play. I assume they'll stay in it. They normally do.
One of our favorite places in St. Louis, the Hill.
The Hill, absolutely.
You can't beat it.
No, sir. And you cannot go wrong. There's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones. And inbound, the count is 3. Here's Herring go to the baseline. Good defense stepping up. It was Theron Wilson. Rebound, Russell. The ball is knocked away by Theron Wilson, and the putback is bounced up no good by Juwan Maxwell, who comes in, and Darian Norris has the rebound, and he's out on the move. Theron Wilson gives to McCain, has it knocked away, gets it back. It's like a game of Ms. Pac-Man, but finally gets it back to Dunson. Now Norris. Kick it off McCain. 18-17 on the shot clock. Give to DC in time. Turnaround jumper. Got it in!
Collins working real hard for position that time on offense.
Chris Roberts will come in the next dead ball. 19-4, the Bradley lead. So will Taylor Brown. And with it is Kennard Moore. He looks to the left. Pass out in front. Look for the drop down as Herring. On the baseline shot is blocked by David Collins as he blocks on Maxwell and give to McCain, who looks and turns. Kick it back out to Theron Wilson. And now to the guard. Good patience against this zone, and then a bad pass. McCain on the 3rd turnover tried to hit
a real bad
David Collins.
angle. Wasn't enough air into the ball.
Moore's 3-ball left corner. Bouncer, wing. Bounce no good. David Collins tips to Theron Wilson on the fly. Gives to Norris. Stops. Gets a man in the air. Cross-court passes McCain. Fakes left. Comes right. And a drop-down pass on the floor. He's fouled at 12:32. Taylor Brown will come in, so will Chris Roberts.
The last basket by David Collins, coach is right. That's about as hard as I've seen David post. And Edgerrin went out of his way to get it to him. Now,
Yes.
that's good to see. Now, the next time down, Edgerrin did has a bad angle and a long pass entry to the post. But Edgerrin learned it. I give him credit for seeing him the first time.
Theron Wilson just played his butt off in those first 6.5 minutes.
Sam Single want to get back here again, too. Because
Collins drop down pass in and out of Taylor Brown's hands. Get it back.
Best 8 minutes I've seen Theron play this year.
Yes. Dunson, Chris Roberts. Good ball movement. McCain. 3-ball looks good. In and out. Rebound Taylor Brown fights for, but it's saved by Herring. And here come the Redhawks down at the other end. Moore. Pull-up jumper is up. Russell. Bounce it away. No good. And they went and got the rebound that time. And they'll reload. Johnny Hill got the board. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. All the way down for a penetrating kick. Should have been.
David changed the shot.
And then got the foul on the play.
Had good help on defense that time.
Collins is first. Third team on the Braves. 11:56 to play first half. Semo with a new 35, and the inbound is Bradley 19, Southeast Missouri State 4. You're back in a minute with the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
It's time for you to step up in support of your Bradley Braves.
I thought
It's time for you to honor the proud winning tradition of Bradley Braves athletics and ensure the ability to continue to build the great Bradley teams of the future. It's time for you to join.
Yeah, if he was worried about the game, he wouldn't bring Sam back to the Charlie, do you think?
Yeah,
I think he wants to get in there and just play himself.
And he's got to learn to play a little with 2 fouls, too.
Yeah,
I mean, and he's playing with
Bradley Athletics.
This is a
Your
good time to do it.
participation and generosity will help
You're right about
one of
Theron.
the premier athletic and academic institutions in the
He didn't try to do anything.
Will afford
I think he's
outstanding
taking one
young
shot
student
and done.
athletes the opportunity to pursue a Bradley education while competing.
Made some plays
at
on
the highest
defense,
level.
got a couple
It's time to
rebounds.
step up and join your fellow Bradley Braves friends, fans, and alumni to make sure the tradition of Bradley athletics thrives. It's time to join the Braves Club. Call today for more information, 677-2667, or visit BradleyBraves.com.
A solid investment. That's not something you hear much lately, but that's exactly why the Peoria Banking Center
Those
and
more
the State Bank
stats,
of
huh?
Spear have been helping
They'll get
customers
them
for
pretty good when we
106
get them.
years. This is Jay Glatz of the
If we
Peoria
get
Banking
if we
Center
get
and the
them.
State Bank of Spear.
That's
Our
a better-
stability comes from a
Did
century
you find
of
out
solid
how come
financial
they
practices.
have
Being
been so
locally
good,
owned
and this year they haven't been good at all?
good customers.
I don't know, Coach.
We got a new staff, or they maybe put them in a different position.
The State Bank of Spear, a solid investment for over 106 years. Member FDIC.
Bradley basketball brought to you by
There
Grimm
they
Heating
come. and
Morton. Is your home ready for winter? Call 263-1389.
Pony Express.
Grimm Heating and Morton. Bradley basketball at 1470 WMBD.
Braves are brought to you by Country Insurance and Financial Agents of the Game. This afternoon, they're Chris Campus in Peoria and Tom Kelly in Princeville. And the Braves are brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the 4 Avanti's locations. How about the stats, gentlemen?
A lot of good things. 7 steals already. Assists to turnover ratio, something we've been a little bit lax in. 6-3, 6 assists and 2 turnovers. We're shooting 7 out of 10 from the field and 3 out of 5 on 3-pointers. And they've had 7 turnovers already in the first 8 minutes of the ball game, and they're going to have a few more too.
The only negative, Dave, is they do have 4 offensive rebounds. We've got to finish the defensive end. The defense has been good.
Johnny Hill to inbound. It's knocked away by Taylor Brown. All right, this is not Butler, okay? But the response to what Jim has wanted to do has been terrific.
It's about yourself. It's not about the other team.
Right.
We didn't play hard enough or good enough
To win that game.
that game.
Moore with it, 2-3 zone for the Braves. Shot clock reads 25. Hill with it, free throw line extended to the left. Look up top and give it to Herring. Shot clock reads 17. Hill with it, up top left. Now look to get a ball screen that's not given. There's look a pass to nobody in particular. Herring has it, free throw line extended to the right. Look as they have Israel Kirk in there, and he fires up a shot. Wild shot misses. Rebound taken down Taylor Brown with one hand. He needs to grab it with 2. Maniscalco with it across the timeline. 19-4 is the Bradley lead. 11-12 to play first half. Chris Roberts with it up top. Now Dodie Dunson gives to Maniscalco, playing with a pair of fouls, 2 of the Bradley 3. Taylor Brown give to Roberts, a ball screen for him. 17-16 on the shot clock. Maniscalco with it high left. Get a ball screen from Collins on a pick and roll. He was open, didn't give it to him. Now a lob inside to DC. He's going to take it to the basket. He gets doubled and threw it away. Maniscalco pulls it up with 5 on the shot clock and misses a 3. Rebound is taken down long, and a break on a 2-on-2. The other end is Moore. Layup is missed, but a blocking call. That is a good call. Dodie Dunson moved under and tried to stop the break.
Well, he tried to make the right play.
He tried to make the right play. He didn't get there in time. DC should have got doubled, and that's why he didn't take the shot down on the block. Probably could have got fouled.
Should have shot it. He should have just gone up over him at 7 foot. I mean, he could have shot his little jump hook.
Then he gave it to Sammy, who was running down
Sammy
the
had to
shot
chase
clock.
it down. He had to chase it down.
Free throw is line drive in by Kennard Moore. He is 83%, 25 of 35, and he gets his first point, stops the Bradley run. Kirk is out. Williams back in, 19-5, and one more in the hopper for SEMO. As a team, they are 74%. WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Second free throw is good. It's 1:30. I don't like these Sunday games. I don't know about you folks, but
I like the score and results.
Yeah, this is good though. 19-6 with a Taylor Brown. Cross-court passes. Chris Roberts get a ball screen. Stops. Fires a 17-footer down. Got a ball screen from David Collins. He gets his first deuce. Bradley 21. Southeast Missouri 6. This is starting out like the Kentucky-Indiana game yesterday, if you saw that. Moore with it. Williams up high. DC sags on him a bit. Now Moore with it. Free throw line extended on the left. And then just fires one up. Bounce it no good. Taylor Brown with a rebound. He gets a lot of rebounds in a short time. Maniscalco on the scoot. Goes between two. Hands it off Roberts. Taylor Brown a ball fake. Take it into the lane. Charged.
That's a block. Well, he did move in.
He went to the deck, and you're right, Charlie. He did scoot just as Dodie Dunson did earlier.
Yep. I thought the guy moved in.
Johnny Hill the foul, the junior from St. Louis. His first. Team 4. Rebound. Did Taylor Brown have any before that last timeout?
No.
Okay, so he's got 2. And he has 2 free throws coming up here. He is the low man on the totem pole for the Braves. 9 of 19, 47%. He's better than that.
He is.
9:55 for the half. Free throws too hard, in and out.
He better be better than 47.
He's now 9 of 20.
Yeah.
Which means he'll improve
if he makes this.
He'll
go up a 0.5%.
Yeah.
But we're headed the right way if he can make this one.
Second free throw for number 13. That's up and down. By the way, Butler yesterday stepped in the lane twice and had 2 points taken away on free throws. Remember that?
Look at this.
Here's a ball stolen away. Taylor Brown. 8 turnover. Maniscalco's layup is good. It's 24-6. Another freshman made the play as Taylor Brown got to steal. Maniscalco has 4, 24-6 with 9:33 to play. It's all Bradley here this afternoon. And the defense has been good, but I'm trying to figure out what in the world SEMO's trying to run here. Here's Maxwell, pull up 10-footer. That's an air ball. Nearly out of bounds. Now is out of bounds. Last touch by Dodie Dunson. Shot clock reached 15.
They're trying to run, Dave. We're taking them out, but they're just real loose.
The pressure is taking them out
considerable
where they want to be.
Inbound baseline right. Bijan Jones. He's going to try to find Williams and does. Then Jones gets it back. Free throw line extended to the right. The Braves are in a 2-3 zone. 9 on the shot clock. Herring with 8. Jones with 7. Now with 6 is Johnny Hill. Drives to the baseline, and there's DC. Stands put. Got the block. Chris Roberts the ball. Across the timeline. Looks for a skip. Gives it to Collins now on left. Dodie Dunson with it. Stops and carried it.
That's now
for a legal screen on David Collins.
Good call. It's a little bit Dodie's fault. Because Dodie came at David as David with this dribble as David was going to set the pick. But I thought on that possession that David threw a little bit of an elbow too.
Turnover.
Sam Singh hasn't come back to the bench yet, I don't believe, has he?
No. And we've gone small. We brought Theron back for David.
I just hope that's nothing more serious than just a bloody nose.
Me too.
There's the ball knocked away by Chris Roberts. Cuts down the passing lane, point to wing. On the right to Johnny Hill from Jones.
Chris Roberts has to do more of that. Chris is extremely quick and very long arms. So he's
get in passing lanes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Herring with it. Now looks at Hill, looks at Jones. 2019, McCain will come in on the next dead ball. Jones with it up high left, wants to go to the wing, tells Hill to go down and clear away. Now it's Maxwell looking inside, stops, charge, wasn't called. Layup is good by Hill. Yep.
Doty took a charge. That's a good play by Doty. You like to see that rewarded as a coach.
24-8. Taylor Brown, 3 from way out. Too quick. Bounced it no good. No rebounders. Ooh, almost a steal by Theron Wilson as he came back. With 8:15 to play in the half. Here's a lean-in shot. Bounced away. No good. Missed by Herring. Rebound taken down. Maniscalco from Theron Wilson. Cross court is Dunson. Open for 3. Missed it.
Nope.
And the rebound is taken down in the hands of Chris Roberts down to Maniscalco, who pulls up a 12-footer off the glass too hard. The Braves have missed 3 or 4 in a row, probably a little quick on a few of them. Cross-court passes Herring, drives baseline. Good play by Roberts to Doty Dunson on the 9th turnover. Back to Chris. No-look pass, layup, Taylor Brown, good.
Good job.
On an excellent pass by Roberts, and he made the play defensively.
Back-to-back good plays by him.
Norris will come in, so will McCain. Bradley 26, Semo 8, 7.5 to play. Steal. Taylor Brown knocks away to Maniscalco on the 10th turnover, and with it, Dunson. Skip pass, inside pass. Taylor Brown from Theron Wilson, missed the layup. Kind of a little bit out of his range that time of trying to get it off the board. Dunson stops the ball at the other end, and a jumper fired up quickly and missed by Herring. And a rebound for Chris Roberts with 7:08. We'll have an official time and a next dead ball.
They're playing a little tired already.
So are we. Both teams are.
And the Braves take a timeout. Their first half timeout was 7:05. Back in 30 seconds. Bradley 26, Semo 8. You're listening to Braves on 1470 WMBD.
It's the one weekend no Valley basketball fan can miss. Arch Madness. Don't miss the 2009 State Farm Missouri Valley Conference men's basketball.
He could have broke his nose.
Yeah, he could. Right, it's something more than buddy knows, I think. He's been out here before now.
You'd think so.
Arch Madness.
We don't need that.
Now at 309-677-2625.
Sam in a mask.
309-677-2625. Or online.
No mask.
No mask.
And he's running a little.
Yep.
Bradley basketball brought
He's probably saying, that's what I get for cutting my hair.
Solutions for your business.
You may have heard that Collins got a basket right off the bat and a couple blocks. I thought maybe you get back out here.
We were just wondering about Sam Singh. He's back, Mom and Dad, so he's back on the floor. The Braves are brought to you by Peoria Toyota Scion at the corner of Willow Knolls and Allen Road in Peoria. Proud member of the Pearl Automotive Group. Peoria Toyota Scion, simply the best. So the Braves have got Darian Norris in, the 2 freshman guards, along with McCain, who gets it from Theron Wilson, and sticks in the game. Anthony Thompson gets in his earliest action as a Brave and gets the ball on a feed, and a hook shot is in and out.
It slipped out of his hands, Dave.
As he got it from Norris, and as he let it go, it slipped. It almost went in. And with it and a lob to the basket and a hold on Theron Wilson. That's a good call. And here's your official time. 6:40 to play first half. First on tee. And Bradley's 6th team foul.
Theron did a pretty good job in front of him. He might have got a push-off on the other guy in that, actually.
Bradley 26. Semo to inbound 8 when we come back at 6:40 of the first half. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
We're talking about this whole digital conversion.
Great and dead. Mornings.
Now, the part that I find fascinating.
Well, they got 8 after 13 minutes.
Don't be shut out.
See what they get the last 7.
Get your conversion box.
Yeah, they are struggling to score.
You've got to get a box. Well, you know what? If I wake up on February 17th and I can't get my TV to work in my garage, I'll just go get a box. It just seems like there's a panic that somebody won't get to watch a rerun of I Dream of Jeannie.
1470 WMBD.
Imagine a business world where people collaborate across town or across oceans, like they were in the same room. That world is here with Smartboard interactive whiteboards from Bradfield's. Smartboards combine the simplicity of a whiteboard with the power of a computer. Find out why people worldwide, from CEOs and astronauts to teachers, use industry-leading Smartboard interactive whiteboards. Call Bradfield's.
I think the last thing they want to see is someone's going to play pretty good denial defense on them most of the time. They're just struggling like hell to get their shots. Most of the shots they had haven't even been too good shots.
Sometimes you need an assist when it comes to your finances. At Heritage Bank of Central Illinois, you get the 3-point.
All right, Falcons 10, Bucks 7, Rams 17, Seahawks 7.
Our team gives our customers the kind of
Jets 21, Bills 17, Dolphins 14, 49ers 3, Chiefs 14, Chargers nothing, Packers 13, Jaguars 7. Bengals 17, Redskins 10.
Brought to you by Lincoln Office, providing
They're later, I
workspace
think.
solutions
They're later,
for
coaches.
business.
693-2444. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Bradley Basketball is brought to you by Victory, Honor, and Glory. Christmas coming up. Perfect gift. It's the history of Bradley Braves basketball, DVD and the book. And you will enjoy it. There's even that play we talked about earlier where Larry Yamashita called that call on Dick Versace. The throwing of the whistle was not included, however. You can get Victory, Honor, and Glory at Barnes & Noble. Borders, order online at allaboutsports.com and get a 25% off. Use the code BU2008.
And that is a very good book and a very good DVD, too, Dave.
Both my partners are interviewed for that book. With the new shot clock, Jones has it left. Give to Moore, Jones. Braves 2-3 zoning this. Look for the entry pass on the block. Turnaround air ball is fired up by Russell. And out of bounds, it'll be Bradley basketball. Jim West hands to the official. 6:29 to play first half. Bradley 26. Southeast Missouri State 8.
They're 3 for 17 from the floor.
Wilson, Roberts, free throw line extended. Get a ball screen from Anthony Thompson, the freshman from Houston. Sticks is going to score his first Bradley points here today. Maybe the next trip. Here's Darian Norris didn't use the Anthony Thompson screen. Now it's Roberts with 14-13 on the shot clock. Roberts straight away. Crossover dribble, he looks. Hands it to Theron Wilson with 8, now 7. Puts it up, off balance, missed it, but he'll go to the line for a pair. As Theron did everything with 6 minutes to go in the half to get that down for a three-point play. Instead, he'll have 2 free throws. Imagine that. Theron Wilson going to the free throw line.
Well, that's the good of Theron. When he can get his nose ahead of you a little bit, he's at his best going to the basket. And most games, as we said, Dave, he'll shoot from 6 to 10 free throws, and that's a positive if we can get him there.
He has a dunk, and his first free throw gives him 3 points.
I wish he's shy. He's about a 66, 67%. You'd like him to shoot a little better, but he does get there, and that's important.
Herring in for Hill. 6 minutes to play in the half. Bradley 27 with 1 in the hopper. 28-8. 20-point lead at the 6-minute mark. 5 out of 6 from the line, Watt says. And across the timeline is Bijan Jones. Gives to Jason Herring. Chris Roberts is about 3 feet off him. Wants to get a ball screen. It wasn't much of one.
If anything, it was a moving screen.
It was by Russell. Here's a 3-ball fired up by Jones. Rim it no good. Theron Wilson tips into the hands of Chris Roberts, who's across the timeline. Inside pass, Sticks, turn around, hooker! There's his first Bradley points.
He got down the floor fast that time and got rewarded for it.
His first Bradley points, a hook shot just to the left block. As the Bradley lead is 30-8. Need to get more of that from Anthony Thompson. I know his dad's listening this afternoon. Here's a cut to the basket. Layup is put up, missed. There's Thompson's rebound, but he has it taken away, and the putback is up and good. Lamont Russell just muscled it away from Thompson.
Well, a little bit of an awkward position, but Anthony, he's got to get stronger. That's one of the
30-10. Here's Darian Norris to the right. Wilson to the left. Chris Roberts get a ball screen. Good pick and roll that time from Thompson. Didn't get it. Now he does. Inside another hooker. Bounce it. No good. No weak side board. Rebound taken down by Herring. He's across the timeline at 4:40 to play first half. Braves still in a man-to-man. Here's a dump down pass inside. And on the floor, the foul's going to be called on the Braves, Darian Norris, I think.
Yeah, Anthony had him in a tough position. He was a little far under, and Anthony held his ground. I think he just struggled getting that in.
First on Norris, 17. It's 1 in bonus time here for Calvin Williams, or 2 shots coming up for Williams.
I think he may give him 2.
He's 71%. He has not scored. He leads the Redhawks in scoring at 16-3. 4:36 to play first half. Bradley 30, Simo 10. Maniscalco will come in with Dodie Dunson after the first free throw, which is made. Hill is in, and Bijan Jones is out. Chris Roberts is out. Chris had a nice few minutes in there.
Chris played well. Thought he played harder defensively, and he made better decisions on offense.
One more free throw for number 4, Calvin Williams from Memphis, Tennessee. If you had $1 for every high school player from Memphis that played college basketball, you'd do all right.
Yes, you would.
You'd have a nice Christmas gift to buy for somebody. Second free throw is good, 30-12. Theron Wilson going to take it to the lip of the lane, is stopped. Here's Norris. Takes a step on the right wing, look to go to the corner, looks at Anthony Thompson. Bounce pass is to Maniscalco. Sammy between the rings brings it to the right. Now Dodie Dunson as they run the weave, take it to the lip of the lane. Darian Norris look for the post pass, had sticks open a minute. Now give it to Maniscalco from Theron Wilson. Back to T. His jumper from the corner right is missed. Dunson, the rebound, put back is missed, but he'll go to the line for a pair.
Well, Theron almost had to shoot that one. We were late in the shot clock, were we not?
Yeah, in fact, they just called a violation. The buzzer did not go off.
I got it, okay.
And so it'll be inbound time. Bradley's 5th turnover. Kennard Moore. I got to remember to call him Thompson and not Sticks. Because it's almost second nature to call him that.
I know, you're right.
With it, Hill, free throw line extended. Go to the base, or the free throw line. His jumper is short. Thompson the rebound. Kick it off Dunson. Now Maniscalco with it. Free throw line extended to the right. Dunson, Theron Wilson. Norris with it. Ball screen from Thompson. Gives it back to Wilson. Looks inside, stops, layup is up, short. Got there, didn't finish, and nearly fouled on the rebound. And the rebound taken down by Russell with 3.5. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. Hill looks, fires, good. Foot on the line for 2 on the wing on the left. 30-14. Bradley's lead is 16 over SEMO. With it is Dodie Dunson. Take it to the left, Darian Norris. Taylor Brown will come in next dead ball. Great pass, bounce it up, no good, and a foul as Darian Norris made a terrific pass inside.
That was really a late whistle, was it not? Or was it just me? I wasn't sure he was going to call it.
Williams the foul. The Braves will shoot, I think, 2 free throws when we come back, leading 30-14 with 3:13 to play first half. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
A true measure of great service is not
I
what
bet
the
Mike
company
is
says,
screaming.
but what their customers say.
I said Sticks, T.
Have to say about Better Banks.
Jim, boy, were you right about the Better Banks. Which part, the great products or the customer service?
I was taking shortcuts.
Everything. They really are the whole package. That's really hard to find, especially in locally owned community banks. But they've done it. I opened my new accounts there, and everything you always said is true. They make you feel like a neighbor.
I know. I thought you had to choose between either great rates or customer service, but not at Better Banks. You know me, Dave. I've banked at a lot of banks over my career.
I don't think they're going to get to 20.
But those people at the
They
Better
have.
Banks have been
They might.
taken there by far the
Yeah,
best.
I didn't think they were going to.
I believe
They had
it now.
6 in the first
Used to
13
take it
minutes.
to
Now
me
they got
like
8 in the last 4. So
Well, we're in the bonus. They might make the free throw.
Experience to appreciate
Yeah, they're pretty good free
it.
throw team.
That's the difference. They really appreciate my business, and they show it. Thanks for the advice from the Better Banks.
Better Banks, now with 5 locations to serve you. 2 in Bartonville, Peoria, Dunlap, and now in Wyoming. Stop in and see what we mean by better service, Better Banks. Member FDIC.
still fired 3 for 4 on threes, and now we missed our last 5.
Basketball fan can miss. Arch Madness.
Rebounds even at 15.
2009 State Farm Missouri Valley Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. March
10 steals.
6th to 8th at Scott Trade Center in St. Louis.
10 turnovers.
Presented by Diet Pepsi,
All
Douglas
steals.
and Midwest. Arch Madness.
Didn't have it in the
Get
last
your
3
tickets
minutes.
now at 309-677-2625.
Look at Sam.
309
Sam's got a headache.
2625 or online
Might have a concussion.
at archmadness.com.
Bradley basketball.
Right on the bench, isn't he?
Oh, I see. Halliday, representing accident
Jim
victims and injured
Jim
workers
must not
with
be playing
honesty
on
and
behalf
integrity
of
for
course,
over
the
30
average.
years. Bradley
He must got
basketball
pretty
on
good hit.
1470 WMBD.
Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, Chuck Bisher, Jim Watson back at Carver Arena. 3:13 to play in the half. Bradley's lead over SEMO is 30-14. Sam Singh
He's groggy.
is
He got a really good hit.
is going to the end of the bench.
Maybe back to the locker room.
Yeah,
He did not get in the huddle, and
that's where he's going. He's in the locker room.
he got an elbow about 5 minutes into the to the game.
Well, he probably thought he's better than he was. He come running out here, wasn't running to play, and he's not too good a shape right now.
Free throw, Theron Wilson, the first of 2, is up and down.
Good job, Theron.
Braves are brought to you by Methodist. The Methodist Medical Center, nationally recognized healthcare with a caring touch. Methodist, taking you well into the future. Second free throw by Theron Wilson is up and down. He is 4 of 4 from the line, and Bradley's lead is 34-14. Biggest lead was 20 at 30-10. With it is Russell. Turn, and there's Darian Norris swatting the ball away and a steal. All the way down. His layup is flipped up and good, missed. Looked like it was going to go down and then came back out. And with it, Moore. Free throw line extended on the left. Looks to pull up. Sam Maniscalco playing with 2 fouls is right on him. They double the post inside, and a layup is missed. And taken away there, and Wilson on the rebound. Maniscalco with it across the timeline with a 32-19 lead. Give it to Dodie Dunson in a 3-ball. Darian Norris is knocked down.
He would do. I would think Sam might come out the next minute or so. He does have 2. I mean, you still play the game.
Career high, new career high for Darian Norris. He has 10. 9 was his first against Florida Gulf Coast. With it is Herring. Free throw line extended to the left with 2:15 to play in the half. Bradley 35, Semo 14. Herring with it high left. Wants to go against Dodie Dunson. Takes it inside. The shot is blocked but fouled. I hope that's not Sammy.
Maybe Taylor.
I thought it was Taylor.
No, it's on number 2.
Dodie Dunson picked it up, his second.
Well, Taylor had an opportunity there. I hope he'll learn. He had I think young Coach Fisher there's talking to him, had an opportunity, I think, to get a charge. And he kind of slid sideways and went for the block.
35-15 with 2:08 to play. Possession arrow belongs to the Redhawks. 2 points. Ryan Phillips may come into the game here. Free throw short by Jason Herring. Maniscalco is out. And Ryan Phillips is going to come into the game at 2:08 to go in the first half, replacing Norris.
He played really good.
Well, it's great to see Ryan get this playing time. Chuck, he can really shoot it in practice. He fills his role very, very well.
Ryan plays hard.
Where's number 25? Second free throw is good. 35-16 with 2:07 to play in the half. Here comes McCain with it across the timeline. Goes all the way to the basket. Has it blocked as it was swatted out of there by Maxwell. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Bradley 35, Semo 16. Moore with it out near the timeline. He goes against McCain. The Braves switch. And there's a jumper fired by Maxwell, a 3 from way out. How many of them? He actually, that's his 4th make on the season.
On a 16.
35-18. Here's a layup the other end, missed by Dunson, knocked out of bounds by the Redhawks with 1:34 to play.
But Dave, we got to finish. We got to finish. Edgerton made a really good quick move in the last play, but didn't finish. Doty didn't finish that. And a minute ago, Theron got to the rim and didn't finish. So you still have to. It's about the end result. It's not about how it looks. Did you get there or didn't you? It's about the result.
And don't try to get fouled. You got to try to make the basket.
You got to expect contact with the basket. I don't think any of them were really fouls. I don't blame the referees or whatever you want to say for any of those.
16 foul.
We have to finish. Are they looking at the shot clock here to see
if the ball hit?
Exactly, and where it was. It was pretty early in the shot clock. Because I think that we threw the ball in the wing and Doty was able to drive right to the basket.
Shot clock corrected to be 14 seconds.
I'm wrong. It was later in the shot clock then. And obviously.
Inbounds pass is made to Taylor Brown. Looks, gets 2 time. Phillips, give to Wilson. Try to drop down pass. There is Phillips Wilson again. 4 on the shot clock. Here's a 3-ball fired up by the Braves and a rebound missed by Taylor Brown. And finally the ball taken out of there by Hill. Here's the ball knocked away by the Braves. Taken down by McCain, who is...
That could be intentional.
And let's see, we'll go to the free throw line. Moore picked up the foul.
Let's see here. I think that's pretty much a loose ball foul.
Probably so.
They both had a foot race down there, and we came up with it.
McCain will go to the free throw line.
Pretty good play by the kid, really.
He has 3. Free throw is up and missed. And a rebound foul on Taylor Brown as he fouls Maxwell. So that didn't turn out very good.
Well, you could be 19 up or you could be 15 up. That's a 4-point play.
And we'll be shooting free throws at the other end.
You can't foul at the other end. You're just not a good foul.
So Juwan Maxwell, who hit a 3-ball just a little bit ago, his 4th of the season. We'll go to the line now. He's 73% with 1:07 to play in the half. Free throw is good. Jim won't like this, Willie. They haven't played the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, last about 5 or 6. They They had 6 points with 7 minutes to go in the half. In the last 5 minutes, they have 12.
And they're going to have another chance if he misses that one.
He misses it.
Taylor Brown stepped in the lane. Yeah, Butler did that twice yesterday. Norad did it once.
I saw a high school game last night where there were 6 lane violations.
Second free throw is good. It happens every time, doesn't
6.
it?
The kid shot 4 free throws and missed 3 of them.
Ryan Phillips with it, with a minute to play in the half.
That's
Brown.
a good shot for Ryan.
Dunson gives it to Taylor Brown. He can't handle it. Bradley's 6th turnover. Chris Roberts is coming in with 57 seconds to play in the half. He comes in for Dunson. So Bradley's lead was 20. It's down to 15. Less than a minute to play in the half.
Sammy Maniscalco not being in there, you know, he's a steadying influence too, in our offense and defense both.
Across the timeline is Herring. Jason Herring works against Roberts. Deep corner jumper from the right for 3 is good by Kennard Moore. Now it's a 12-point game. 35-23. With it is Phillips. Free throw line extended right. Now come to the left. Roberts from Taylor Brown. Give to Phillips. The Braves run the weave. Almost walked. Give it to McCain. 20 on the shot clock. Nice drop down pass inside late. Taylor Brown from Edwin McCain.
McCain with another good play.
5 points for him. McCain, the inbound steal. Stops, gets doubled. He got the steal because he came back. Penetrate and give for a Roberts three.
Shot.
Missed it.
Bad shot.
Rebound is tipped away by Ryan Phillips out of bounds.
A bad shot.
With 7.1 to go.
He shot it with 10. I mean, he was wide open, but you have to get the last shot. Now they have 7 seconds to
do something with it.
Yes.
After McCain made a terrific defensive play after a very good assist pass. 5 seconds across the timeline comes Herring with 3. Now with 2. Drives all the way. Lay it up, missed it. We're at halftime. Bradley's lead is 37-23 at the break. And all in all, a pretty good first half for the Braves, although they didn't finish as well as Jim Les would like. We're back with our halftime report coming up. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball with a Bradley 37-23 lead over Southeast Missouri State at the break. You're listening to the Braves in 1470 WMBD.
Bradley basketball brought to you by
I don't know if
parking rides from Evergreen to
he just dropped.
I didn't see Grand Prairie for most home games.
It was an elderly guy, and he just slumped in his chair, and I noticed down here somebody noticed it, and they got up to him really pretty quick.
Okay, yes, they did.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Victory.
Is there anything you want so far from play of the game?
A winning point.
I think maybe Theron Wilson had a breakaway dunk.
Was that very, very early on?
Yeah.
Victory.
I don't know that I have that.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you would want?
Patients change.
Yeah, Anthony Thompson's first basket. He got a hook shot in.
Francis Heart Hospital.
That I have. I can get that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Care, offering expert diagnosis, treatment, and intervention 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our 350 experienced cardiac team members are dedicated to your well-being, a dedication that makes us the top heart treatment center in the region and one of the top 100 in the nation.
SEMO's not very good,
more, please visit us on the web at OSF.
And we don't have many by pressure them.
Your healthy heart.
Well, I tell you, they're not very good, but I don't think they're as bad as 26-8 either. I mean,
At Peoria Toyota Scion, we have cornered the market on used cars. Allen Road at Willen Olds is the place to go for quality cars. You'll find something for every car buyer, from Bargain Road to the finest certified pre-owned Toyotas. Simply the best is more than just a theme at Peoria Toyota. It's the way we do business. For a complete listing of our quality used cars, go to PeoriaToyota.com. A proud member of the Pearl Automotive Group.
Peoria Toyota Scion, simply the best.
Bradley basketball brought to you by Grimm Heating in Morton. Is your home ready for winter? Call 263-1389. Grimm Heating in Morton. Bradley basketball on 1470 WMBD.
WMBD Peoria, Illinois. We're at halftime, where Bradley's lead over Southeast Missouri State is 37-23. Elsewhere in the Valley later on, Moorhead State at Illinois State and Southern Illinois will be at Nevada. We'll run down the other scores on our post-game show. Our halftime statistics are brought to you by Unland Insurance. And with the scoring in the first half, here's Joe Stoll.
All right, Dave. Theron Wilson had a basket. He's 4 out of 4 from the line. Good to see Theron make his free throws. He had 6 points in the first half. Sam Singh did not score before he get poked in the nose, and he really got a blast. Sherry Maniscalco had 2 baskets for 4. David Collins with a basket for 2. Edwin McCain had a basket. Missed his only free throw. A 3-point shot for Edwin. Good to see him get one in. Dodie Dunstan had a basket with 3 as well. Chris Roberts had a basket for 2. Anthony Tompkinson with his first basket for Bradley had for 2 points. Darian Norris had 3 baskets. 2 of those were threes. 2 out of 2 from the line for Norris, 8 points. A solid first half. Taylor Brown off the bench had 2 baskets, but 2 free throws for 5. Bradley 7 of 9 from the free throw line.
7 of 9 from the free throw line. Here's your official statistics, Coach Stoll, on the first half, where the Braves shoot at 13 of 31, 42%, 4 of 12 from 3. And
that was really brought down late, Dave. We probably shot close to 50 early, but late in the game, we know we're shooting 42%. Actually, a lot of that was brought down late in the first half.
Numbers for the Redhawks.
All right. Herring was 1 out of 4 from the field. He had 4 rebounds, 3 points. Lamont Russell was 2 out of 6. He had 6 rebounds, total of 4. Williams, their big center, was 0 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 for the line for 2. Kennard Moore was 2 out of 4 from the field. One of those, a 3. He has 7. John Jones played briefly and did not score. Johnny Hill had a basket for 2. And Juan Massel had the basket from 3-point range. One other, he was 2 for 2 for the line. He had surprisingly 5 rebounds and 9 minutes of playing time. As a team, they're 7 out of 26 from the field, 2 out of 5 from the 3-point range, 7 out of 9 from the line, and 13 turnovers. You'd like to see that ratio of 4 assists to go with 13 turnovers. Bradley has been struggling a little on the assist-turnover ratio. Dave had 11 assists in the first half, only 6 turnovers. And that's, I'm sure that's something going to please Coach West. As with 13 steals to 2, you get 13 steals in the first half. That's got to mean you're doing a better job of not only shutting down the passing lanes, but giving some help inside around the basket. 13 steals, I'm sure, is the most you had at halftime all year.
Thanks, Coach. WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Points in the paint, 12-8 Bradley, 15-5 off turnovers. Even at 2 second chance points. Fast break, 9-0 favor of Bradley, and 14-7 on bench points. And, I thought that David Collins was more active in this game.
He definitely was.
He's a real enigma to me.
I know.
I don't know if we can... I don't know.
I think Sam played really well while he was in early before he got hit in the nose. I think they both played well. And you're right, Collins is more aggressive. In fact, the basket he got down there, I think they might have got to him at a couple different hits. He kept working, and finally they got him the ball and they got it in. And that's certainly something that we need out of Collins. Good to see it.
I think players, Chuck, need to play within themselves and do what they can do. And Roberts and Wilson are 2 of those that if they do their roles, it's going to be better for the offensive team.
Well, Dave, I agree. And I think Theron, we expect so much from Theron. I think to this point Theron's had an average season for a senior that's in the second year, that's basically an every game starter. Today he's only 1 for 4 from the floor, but he's got 6 points. And I think Theron's played his game. To me, this was his best half. Jim played him the most of anybody, so I think that says something. Jim felt that too. Thought he was active defensively.
3 steals.
3 steals. Got to the rim. He took 1 shot at the corner, which I don't think he would have taken. He took it with 3 on the shot clock. And that's a little misleading there. But I thought Theron was the best I've seen him. I thought there was much more intensity early. Bradley went 6 for the last 21. From the 12-minute mark down, Bradley was 15 up with 12 to go. They're 14 up now, so they outscored 1 in the last 12 minutes. Went 1 for 7 on threes and 6 for 21. We have a tendency to get in some shooting slumps. I really don't have an excuse or an answer or a reason for it at this time. Now that we've played 8 or 9 games, especially with the good start we had, you wouldn't think you'd go that cold, shooting under 30%. You're not going to continue to be 7 for 10 and shoot 70% either. But there's been some good things tonight. I will say this: I think a little lack. We really ran in a lot of people in the last 4 or 5 minutes. You have to learn, though, to play with changes in the lineup. But we did change the lineup a lot in the last 4 or 5 minutes also.
Sam Singh had 2 assists and 2 steals in 6 minutes before he got the elbow.
I thought Sam's big contribution, obviously he didn't take a shot and he only had 1 rebound in 6 minutes, which I say only, he only played 6 minutes, but I thought Sam defensively was solid. He was smart in there. Bodied up when they got the ball in, made it tough to shoot over him, and I hate to see that because I think Sam they did have a good 6 minutes, but particularly when our defense was really good early, he was smart in it.
I think he helped out on defense. Once in a while, if we got beat on a drive, Sam was there. He may not have blocked the shot, but he was at least in a position where he could influence the shot.
Halftime, Bradley 37, Southeast Missouri State 23, and the Redhawks have possession to start the second half. Take a halftime break. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Lincoln Office, providing workspace solutions for your business. 693-2444. Bradley Basketball on
We end up shooting 42%.
WMBD.
Sure hope that guy's okay.
I did too.
Cancer care, the finest in cancer treatment.
We don't end up shooting the half very good. 42%.
No.
They shoot better from the threes than we do. They shoot 40 to 33.
To stay local because we have everything available right here that they could get anywhere else. We are part of a large cooperative group with the Mayo Clinic, so the studies that you would get at the Mayo Clinic are available right here at home.
When it comes to cancer care, home is where the healing begins.
It is a very emotional diagnosis, as you can imagine, and it is very important to the cancer patient to be able to have their network of family and friends with them as they undergo their cancer therapy treatment.
The best physicians and research teams with high expectations for great results.
To see the faces of the families of those who didn't think there was hope to be living with their cancer in remission, it's very exciting.
Illinois Cancer Care, specializing in the treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Call 243-3000 or visit IllinoisCancerCare.com.
We see success stories every single day.
Welcome to Avantis. Hey, moms and dads, Coach Les here. How'd you like your child to be a part of Bradley's pregame activity?
Bengals 17, Redskins 16, 6:13 to go in the third.
Student section.
Texans 10-9 over Titans, 6:41 third. Colts 21-13 over the Lions, 10 minutes third.
Avanti's line leader t-shirt, 3 tickets to the game, and a great experience. And don't forget,
Jets 21-20, 2:10 to go third.
Good people
Rams 17-10,
Italian food.
Falcons
the world famous
17-10,
gondola, and my
10-7.
favorite, that fresh baked bread. Fantastic pasta,
14-6.
pizzas, and salads, and they're known for their
Chiefs
family
21-3
atmosphere
over
and
the
modest
Chargers.
pricing too. Dine in, carry out, and deliver.
Packers 13-7 over the Jaguars.
Convenient location.
Thank you for letting our
Cincinnati.
family serve your
It's
family.
the NFC. The last 10
1966.
last 12 at home.
Bradley Braves
You
basketball.
would never think that.
You fan enough?
I saw that stat on TV this morning before I left home.
People in Illinois, after 30 or 40 years of being a fan, saying hi to everybody. It's old friend week, everybody in the stand.
We're just kind of running all over the place and saying hi to everybody. It's something we look forward to all week long.
Carver Arena will soon be filled with
Probably.
Bradley Red. And have your tickets
After
yet?
the game,
It's a
I'm going
great
to need to
holiday
put your
gift
headset
idea
out
for
of
Braves
it.
fans.
I'll text you
Anytime.
something.
8
Out of the
Missouri
red
Valley
bag.
games for just $70 on sale now until December 23rd. Contact the ticket office at 677-2625. Online at BradleyBraves.com.
The courage I get is the anticipation and the fun. You can't be...
Rams must be playing pretty good.
Watching the athletes, it just amazes me some of the things that they can do out there.
Ever since Lincoln.
Are you fan enough?
Are you fan enough?
Bradley Braves basketball. Are you fan enough?
Working late tonight?
No, I'm just looking for a new doctor for my family. Well, this might take a while.
A lot of
So
people
you're going to
on
drive up on
Netflix.
Saturday?
Just call 877-64-MY-DOC, and you'll find a physician perfect for you.
Thanks, really?
I did. Just call the Methodist Medical Group. They've got over 85 doctors to choose from. You'll find a primary care physician who's right for you and your family. At MMG, you'll find male and female physicians, doctors who offer extended hours, even the specialists you want.
They've got all that?
Oh, sure. MMG gives you a great choice of physicians all over Central Illinois, so it's easy to find one perfect for you, close to where you live or work.
You mean, if I called this number, I could actually go home tonight at a reasonable hour?
Thank you. I'll try
And
not
maybe
to
even
spill
have an
it.
appointment.
What's that number?
877-64-MY-DOC. With My Methodist Doc Finder, you'll find an MMG doctor who perfectly fits your needs. Or visit MethodistMedicalGroup.org.
Hey, we're going to be able to take this other minute half break.
Including the Caterpillar.
When we coming back?
Health Alliance HMO.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Parker and Halliday, representing accident victims and injured workers with honesty and integrity for over 30 years. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMVD.
Back at Carver Arena, Bradley 37, Southeast Missouri State. They're to our right, taking their warm-ups to begin the second half. We're less than 3 minutes away. And here come the Bradley Braves on the floor. Next Saturday night, we'll be in Milwaukee. It's a payback for the Bracket Buster game here last year against the Panthers of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Well, we saw Anthony Thompson get his first of what we hope are many Bradley points in the first half.
I haven't seen that coming out yet, I don't believe.
What about Anthony Thompson, Coach?
I thought Anthony looked pretty good, Dave. It limited, Anthony got in 4 minutes. He got 3 shots off in 4 minutes, but we did get the ball to post to him. And honestly, if people learn that that's his shot, a little jump. He's left-handed, but he loves the right-hand jump hook around the basket. And all of them were right there. He obviously only made one of them, but I thought Anthony, for the first time of really getting playing time in the guts of the game, looked pretty good.
Had one ball taken away from him underneath, and that's the strength issue.
Yeah,
and that's gonna count.
I thought as a team, if you look at the first half, and Coach mentioned really good intensity, really took them out what they wanted to do. But I will say this: I thought we lost a little intensity as the half went along. Now you're not going to beat somebody 26-8, 52-16. I mean, it just doesn't keep going. 78 to 78 to 24. But I also thought we made a few more fouls late in the half. Our shot selection wasn't quite as good. You mentioned at one time we had a 3-shot sequence and shot 2 threes real early in the shot clock, and then Sammy had a little 15-footer that I thought was a good shot, and he missed it. But we have to be able to, young, inexperienced team, we got to be able to maintain that intensity for 40 minutes.
Second half coming up. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMVD.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by CityLink with parking rides from Evergreen Square, Junction City, and the shops at Grand Prairie for most home games.
Sam may not be out.
7644.
I would doubt it. He's not going to play.
I'd be surprised we didn't have a concussion.
It's time for you to step up.
He was groggy when he walked out.
For you to join the Braves Club. Bradley's athletic team helps with the cost of recruiting, improving facilities, the continuation of academic services, and promoting the image of Bradley athletics. Your support will afford outstanding young student athletes the opportunity to pursue a Bradley education while competing at the highest level. Call today for more information.
We don't see another injury. We have had our share.
Visit BradleyBraves.com.
No, we haven't. We've had most of the league share.
More are choosing to fly out of Peoria International Airport every day. Besides being easier and more convenient than driving to other airports, you'll enjoy the benefits of free parking, shorter security lines, and free wireless internet. Non-stop flights are leaving now from Peoria to top destinations. Fly to Atlanta on Delta, or land in Chicago or Denver.
Marcus out here, is he still inaugural?
Dallas on American, or
Who's that, Marcus? He's not out here.
Northwest. Peoria
I don't see him.
Airport, connecting you to the world. Go to flypia.com.
Quality, excellence, and a decades-long winning tradition. That's Bradley Basketball. It's also Overlander Electric. Since its inception nearly 70 years ago in a small garage on McQueen Street, Overlander has grown to become the largest electrical contractor in central Illinois. If it's electrical, they do it. At Overlander Electric, locally owned and a proud sponsor of Bradley Basketball. Satisfaction is the result of experience, and experience has been the basis of their business since 1940.
Well, that's what you do against pressure. You can't let that discourage you.
694-1468.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Grimm Heating in Morton. Cheering on the Bradley Braves. Grimm Heating in Morton, 263-1389. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMVD.
There's Theron Wilson's jumper. Bounce it no good as the first Dijon Jones hit a herring on a backdoor layup. And it's 37-25, and the Braves come down and take a quick shot from Theron Wilson and miss it. So it's a 12-point game. Could be under 10 with a 3-ball. Herring with it. The Braves are moving from right to left here in the second half. Herring gives the pass to Moore. His jumper's up, and it's a 3-ball good. Kennard Moore makes it 37-28. 5 straight to start the second half. Darian Norris, now Maniscalco from Theron Wilson. Bring it up top. David Collins inside has it. Put it on the floor. And there's a ball out of bounds. Last touched by Wilson as he knocked away a pass intended for Jones. Well, DC, David Collins, made that old mistake of putting the ball down on the floor in traffic and got stripped.
I think they knocked him out of his hands, Dave. He started down, and then he was ready to come back up, and I think they knocked it out of his hands.
With it, taking the ball to the basket, get hung as Williams.
We have to turn the defense back up and make a play or two.
Moore with it. Looks to get a ball screen and a switch. They're chasing him all the way down. Good defense by Collins, who came across the lane from the left to the right and blocked it out of bounds with 18:31 to play and 13 on the shot clock. Bradley 37, Southeast Missouri State 28. Bradley led by 20 in this game. With it is Moore. 11 on the shot clock. Here's Herring, pull-up jumper, is up and got it in. That's 7 in a row to start the second half, 37-30. The Bradley lead has been trimmed by 13 here in the game. Here's Collins inside. Goes to the basket, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair at 18-13. David Collins, a senior from Toronto, is a 64%er, 9 of 14. He was much better than that last year.
Yeah, David's a pretty good shooter, really. Pretty good free throw shooter. But our whole team has basically struggled, particularly lately from the line. Today we were 7 for 9 in the first half, which is good.
2 points for David Collins. He averages 3.3, and he puts that one in.
We need to get on the board. They've hit 3. They've hit, 2 threes and a 2?
Yep.
Coming right out of the chute.
38-30. One more for the 7-foot senior. Free throw 2 is good. Look good on both of those. He has 4. 39-30. Bradley's lead is 9. With it is Jones, and he double dribbled.
Well, that was
unforced error, 14th turnover.
Yeah, but Sammy's was shutting down that lane a little bit, and I think the young man, the point guard, wanted to kick it to the wing, and yeah,
pretty good job at containment on the ball too.
Yes, Edrin had good
by Edrin
run.
McCain, who will bring it across the timeline against Jones now 2 minutes in. Get a ball screen from Collins, who turns toward the basket. Darren Wilson up high. McCain, nice jump pass inside to Collins. Stop, turnaround jumper, missed it, but he'll go to the line for 2 more. So the Braves are feeding the post a little bit here, and that's the second team foul, just lickety split. Third foul on Jones, who reached in and swatted him on the arm. Collins has 4, 2 of 2 to the line for a pair. Don't forget the weekly Jim Les Live tomorrow morning from 8:30 to 9 with Greg and Dan. Free throws good. Collins has 5. David Collins, you don't know how good you could be. If we could only be 7 foot tall and have a body like that, Coach.
Wow.
Free throw 2 is good.
At 63, I'd still try to be playing.
Why not? 41-30, so the Braves have run 4 in a row. At the free throw line from David Collins. Jones with it left. Ball knocked away by Maniscalco behind the back, and then he hits John Jones right in the face. Inadvertent. Well, it goes to the Braves, but a terrific play by Maniscalco.
Great play. But really, if it doesn't hit Jones, McCain had a breakaway layup. He would flip it behind his back towards our basket.
What Sammy did was going out of bounds and flipped it behind his back. It hit Jones in the face. 15th turnover. Quite a play by Maniscalco. 41-30, 11-point lead again. Edrin McCain all the way down for a layup. Good.
No help by them.
Nobody stepped in. McCain has 5 and then almost got another steal. And he comes back and gets his man Jones. So a little bit more active the last couple of times down the floor in the defensive end. With it is Moore. There's a steal by Darian Norris from McCain, and he gets awarded with his 12th point. Make the defensive play and make the offensive play. Timeout, Simo.
This is the group that got us started.
The freshman again. 45-30. We have a full timeout for the Redhawks. Back to a 15-point lead. You're listening to Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
At Peoria Toyota Scion, we have cornered the market on used cars. Allen Road at Willen Olds is the place to go for
those guys are just going to get better and better, those freshmen.
From Bargain
What's that?
The finest certified pre-owned
How long
Toyotas.
is this break?
Simply the best.
90.
It's more than just a theme at Peoria Toyota. It's the way we do business. For a complete listing of our quality used cars, go to PeoriaToyota.com. A proud member of the Pearl Automotive Group.
Peoria Toyota Scion, simply the best.
All the research, all the practice, all the game plans. And it comes down to just one thing. Execution. Hi, this is Bill Shock at the Amlin Companies. When we take the court from you, it comes down to the precision required to run the play as planned. Let the professionals at the Amlin Companies execute an insurance plan for you and your business. We think you'll like what you see. Give us a call today. We're in the white and yellow pages. The Amlin Companies, where we work for you.
We talked about playing within yourself, and Theron Wilson comes down and takes that first shot just by goal line. That's believable.
Got a nice little push up.
You're gonna pay that. Life's too strong, you're so nice. From sales to service, you're doing it right. Get a great deal and forget about the rest. Peoria, Toyota, Scion, simply the best.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Lincoln Office, providing workspace solutions for your business. 693-2444. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Yours truly and the crew wants to pass along condolences to the family of Dave Tebbin. What a wonderful man and a terrific leader. And he passed away on Friday, and we just want to send our condolences. I worked with Shannon at WMBD and her husband Edgar. And to all the Tebbin family, our condolences on your loss for a terrific, terrific leader, Dave Tebbin, Mayor of Pekin. Here is 45-30. Bradley over Southeast Missouri State at 17:05 to go in the game. Across the timeline comes Jason Herring and Darian Norris, who just got a steal and a basket on him. Free throw line extended. Take a look. Rise to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper is good. Nicely done. Jason Herring averages 14.7. Quickly at the other end, McCain. Inside passes David Collins. Inside out, Theron Wilson. Now Maniscalco. Bring it top of the key. Look at the post. Pass nicely made. David Collins. Turnaround jumper. Missed it badly. He was wide open. He could have laid it up, and he tried a jump shot. Here's more at the other end. A three is good.
Well, they're loose.
5 straight after the timeout. At the other end, Theron Wilson is held. That almost is an intentional foul.
Yeah, it is.
As he got held as he had a layup, and he was held on the floor.
Another smart foul by him.
And they're not going to give him 2 free throws. Theron was going up to dunk the ball, I think. And the foul was on Moore, his second. Team third. Braves have no team fouls yet. 16-26. New shot clock. Wilson with it. And Bradley's lead is back to 10 again. Post pass inside is David Collins. Drop step, has it blocked. Blocked by Williams, and he's at the other end. And a whistle and a travel. That was caused by Darian Norris defensive play. 17 turnovers for the Redhawks. At 16-13 to play for the ball game. DC turned and was a little lax going to the basket. Here's McCain, Collins. Theron Wilson, Maniscalco, left wing. Open for three. Looks good. Is good.
Good shot. The defense went underneath both screens, and Sammy was 10 feet open from the three-point line.
5th three today. Bradley 48. Southeast Missouri 35. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. Herring with it. Norris on him. The count was on and then taken off. Now put back on. 2, 3. And then coming out to help is David Collins. Dunson will come in the next dead ball, which will be official time, except there's a timeout there taken by Jason Herring. 30-second break. Back in 30. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Miss Greg and Dan, get your podcast brought to you by the Mattress Doctor.
I'll tell you on the air right now. I was playing
You're done with
varsity
floaters
basketball.
now.
Good, okay.
And during warm-ups, my jock broke. It was the strangest sensation.
At 1470WMBD.com.
What is happening? You can't dribble into the line.
Get your Greg and Dan podcast.
Greg, get down. Defensive crouch.
I can't. That's not possible.
At 1470WMBD.com. Bradley Basketball brought to you by Lincoln Office, providing workspace solutions for your business. 693-2444. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Illinois State's underway with Moorhead. Visitors lead 5-4 at 16-minute mark of the first half. The Braves are brought to you by the Peoria International Airport. Fly nonstop from Peoria to Tampa St. Pete. Phoenix and Vegas on Allegiant Air. Inbound time, sideline left for Kendred Moore. Pass downstairs, reverse layup is blocked by Collins. Get it back is Williams, and he dunks it. Slam dunk. Calvin Williams makes it 48-37. Bradley's lead is 11. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. Dodie Dunson straight away, looks. Maniscalco with it out high right. Sammy just hit the 3 ball. Collins is tripped, gets up. Now it's Edrin McCain. Inside out Wilson, look to make the extra pass. Instead he goes to the basket, puts it up, and is fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair. When we come back in a minute, Bradley 48. 2 free throws in the hopper for Theron Wilson. SEMO 37. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
On the court, it's a coach that sets the standards and leads the way to victory. Hi, this is Bill Shock of the Emlyn Companies. Put a great team behind that coach, and you've got a formula that can't lose. And who's our coach? You are. You set the goals, you share the vision, you call the plays. Let us run a few plays for you. Business insurance, benefits, compliance, human resource consulting, all are key plays in our playbook. Give us a call today. We're in the white and yellow pages. The Emlyn Company.
Marcus is back out. Our trainer came back
St.
out.
Patrick's Day may only happen once a year, but Kelleher's doesn't let that stop them from
I see
celebrating
Sam
the
in his
wearing of the green,
uniform.
and neither should you. Join Kelleher
I thought I saw.
this day. The third
I wouldn't be surprised he might be in the hospital.
Best thing
That's right.
Coach, I just saw him in the runway. Here he comes.
Oh, he does.
Maybe he's back from it. I don't know.
Check out Kelleher'sIrishPub.com for the next St. Practice Day coming your way.
Well, his nose isn't broken.
Irish Pub and Eatery.
They're probably worried about concussion.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Lincoln Office, providing workspace solutions for your business. 693-2444.
Well, he's going to come to the bench, looks like.
1470 WMBD.
Bradley Basketball is brought to you by Heritage Bank. Is safety and security important to your banking needs? Visit Heritage Bank of Central Illinois, a locally owned community bank with your best interest in mind. Member FDIC. And the Braves are brought to you by Avani's. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avani's 4 locations. Well, Sam Singh has come back out of the Bradley locker room. I don't think he's going to play again. He's got a ice pack, and he was with Marcello Robinson there. And talking to Dave Nelson, the officer down there near the scorer's table. And Coach Les gives him a chair. Have a chair, Sam. Free throw time for Theron Wilson. He's 4-4, right, Watts, from the line? And Theron has 6 points on the afternoon. He averages 12-4. Well, we need to make a bunch of free throws to get that average or that percentage up, because there have been a couple of real tough ones.
Well, we're doing that today so far. We're 11 out of 13, Dave.
Wilson's first free throw is good.
Taylor Brown is in for David Collins here at the 4 or 5 minute mark. You know, free throw shooting is kind of
infectious.
It's going to say like the flu. It's contagious. We're bad and we're real bad. We've been good and we're real good.
And he's 6 of 6, 50-37. 15:05 to play in the game. Bradley's lead is 13. Biggest was 20. Herring with it across the timeline. Going to get a ball screen from Williams, who got a dunk last time down. Dodie Dunson knocks the ball away from Herring as he doubled with Theron Wilson.
Well, and then Herring went behind his back right to Dodie, and Dodie wasn't expecting that.
I'll take the dish.
Yeah, he knocked it out of bounds.
More to inbound. Does to Williams, way away from the basket. That's where he started the game, way out away from the goal. Now he's gone down to the blocks a little bit more. They have a clear out for Hill, and he is fouled by Edrin McCain with 16 on the shot clock. Reload that with 14:49 to play. First on McCain. First team on the Braves, leading 50-37. Inbound baseline left.
Bradley zone
is Johnny Hill. Now Williams take the ball inside, lean in 10-footer. Rainbows no. Rebound is tipped. Back to Hill. His putback misses. He got it back this time. Has it blocked. Taylor Brown comes away with it. Give it to McCain. Watches the lane spill. Dodie Dunson. Back to McCain. A step. No shot. Boy, he is getting better all the time with his decisions.
Yes, he is.
Maniscalco with it. Give it to Edrin McCain. Number 1 from Louisiana, Theron Wilson. A ball fake. Going to take it inside. Penetrate and kick and charge. Turnover for Wilson. Had the right idea, but the good defensive play He got there and kicked it out for an open three. 8th Bradley turnover.
Chris Roberts in for Edgerton, Dave. Who's had really a good game. Yes, he has.
Gets 5 from Darian Norris. It's going to be hard to keep those guys out of the lineup.
Edgerton's got 5 points and been a pretty big factor in the game.
With it is Moore. Count is on as Maniscalco is there. Lob to Williams. He walks and then left it for Chris Roberts to steal. Maniscalco back to Roberts. Layup good. They ran the break nicely that time. With Maniscalco and Roberts has 4. 52-37. The Bradley lead 15. Herring at the other end. A 3 missed it. Rebound taken down by Theron Wilson. Gives to Maniscalco with 13:47 to go. Sammy with it straight away. Wilson. Dodie Dunson with it left. Get 2 screens. Didn't use either one of them. Not very good screens. With it Dunson. Now Brown. Maniscalco with it. Up high to the right. Get a screen from Taylor Brown who rolls. Here's Theron Wilson's 3. Looks good. Except it was a little long.
About 2 feet.
It had the right arch.
Yes, it did.
Here's Moore the other end firing a 3-ball down. Kennard Moore.
Unbelievable.
52-40.
He's got 4 threes now.
They shoot 26% coming in.
Got to get my eyes examined. With it, Roberts. On the baseline on the right, Taylor Brown, a step, no shot. Anthony Thompson will come in the next dead ball. Roberts. Maniscalco is bumped and then backs up. Gives it to Dunson. On the wing on the right, Maniscalco to the left, Chris Roberts. Cutting through is Theron Wilson. Shot clock reads 13, now 12. Ball screen coming for Maniscalco on a pick and roll to Theron Wilson, whose layup is no good, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice drop down by Sammy that time.
Nice pass.
He couldn't get in the
finish.
We have to finish those plays. You have to finish it.
Free throws coming up here for the Braves again for Theron Wilson. The Braves are 13 of 15 from the free throw line. Wilson is 6 for 6, and he'll go there again. A terrific entry pass by Maniscalco on the pick and roll.
We can bring it down some guys. Kennard Moore is 21 for 80 from the 3-point line. He's now 4 for 6 in this game.
Free throws up and good.
We can bring it out of him.
Yeah, who's next?
Yeah.
Somebody in Milwaukee.
They're waiting for us to come, aren't they?
They don't play again, by the way.
Oh, they don't. They're probably in finals then, I would assume.
One more, trying to get it to double figures for Theron Wilson, who has a dunk and going for his 8th free throw. He wouldn't go 8 for 8, would he?
Why not? Nope.
You had to say it.
Missed that one, 53-40. Bradley's lead is 13.
Well, we'll take 7 of his next 8. How's that? Let's say that.
With it is Bijan Jones. Maniscalco does a good job defensively of denying the pass to Moore on the wing on the left. 12 and a half to play. With it is Jones. Up front is Moore. He hit the 3-ball last trip. Maniscalco's on him. Their offense is disarray this time. It's going to be one-on-one. Moore fires up the long-range 3. Bounce it no good. Maniscalco tips into the hands of Theron Wilson. Good defense by the Braves.
Yes, it was.
With it is Chris Roberts. He went one way. The ball almost went another. Maniscalco get a ball screen once, twice. Stepping out is Wilson. He's going to drive. Kick it back to Chris Roberts, a baseline move. Dodie Dunson's 3 is up and rim no good. Rebound taken down by the Braves and a held ball. It'll go to Theron Wilson when we come back. Bradley will have it with a new shot clock. That was an awfully quick tie-up, was it not?
Quickest of the year.
53-40, 11:55 to play. Bradley's ball when we come back, leading by 13. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on WMBD, Peoria, Illinois.
It's time for Hotties on the Street.
At the Holiday Inn City Center.
Why do single women date jerky guys? Because that's the only people who are single.
Men don't like parking places. The good ones are always taken.
Because they're desperate and they're needy, and they don't need to be. Because most girls, if they weren't so desperate and needy, guys would like them. Good guys would like them.
I imagine why, they're going to pick up the best of them. Because your voices are irritating.
Markley and Luciano, 3 to 6, 1470 WMBD.
Tune in.
Yeah, Sam's not even
he's just
done.
Monday morning with Greg and Dan from 8:30.
He might have a concussion, folks.
Saturday morning from 7:30 to 8. During the Southeast Missouri State Show with Sean Newell.
You sure ain't going to use
Sean and Coach Les teaming up for 2.5 hours of Bradley Hoops talk each week. Coach Les will take your phone calls and talk previous games plus upcoming games. Monday morning 8:30 to 9 and Saturday morning 7:30 to 8. The Better Banks Jim Les live radio show all season long on 1470 WMBD.
Bradley Basketball brought to you by Parker and Halliday, representing accident victims and injured workers with honesty and integrity for over 30 years. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WNBD.
18 turnovers.
Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, Chuck Fisher, along with Sir James Watson. Bradley's lead is 53-40 with 11:55 to play in the ball game. Bradley led at one point, 30-10 in this game. After the game, be listening to the Better Banks Jim Les post-game show. The Better Banks, better service, Better Banks. 5 locations in Bartonville, Peoria, Dunlap, and Wyoming. And Bradley brought to you by OSF Medical Center, where the power of medicine meets the power of the human spirit. OSF, St. Francis. This is healthcare. And Bradley brought to you by Peoria Siding and Window. Now's the time for a new roof, sunroof, gutters, or windows. Peoria Siding and Window can do it all. Visit Peoria Siding and Windows tomorrow. Inbound time for the Braves here with 11:55 to play. Be listening for Jim Les Live tomorrow morning with Greg and Dan. Danny, another great job on Braves Plus today. Maniscalco will inbound. He has a spot inbound on the left baseline.
Only 2 fouls on Bradley, Dave, and they haven't shot a free throw this half.
Maniscalco looks. The count is 2. The count is 3. And the ball is kicked. He had Taylor Brown for a layup.
Yeah, he did. The defender makes it tough, though. If you see where the defenders stand, I stand right between him and the basket, and it's a tough pass to make.
This time it's into Chris Roberts, who straight away. Anthony Thompson's back in the game. Taylor Brown, Maniscalco, along with Dodie Dunson and Chris Roberts. Taylor Brown, pull-up jumper from 12, missed it. Rebound, Chris Roberts almost got an over-the-back foul. Rebound taken down Moore.
They've been out rebounders this half.
Herring with it. Takes it into the lane, in between 2, and on the floor, there's a foul called, I think, on Dunson, but we'll see.
Well, we played about the last 3 minutes or 4 minutes with a small team, and they really crashed the boards on us.
And they're driving the ball a little more with the basket now, too.
Yeah.
Dodie Dunson's third. Inbound baseline left is Bijan Jones. Gives it to Moore. He's not afraid to shoot a 27-footer. In and out, rebound taken down by Roberts. Now Maniscalco on the move. Dunson with it.
Missed Taylor Brown on the weak side.
On the right is Chris Roberts. Now Brown, swing it left, Maniscalco, get a ball screen from Anthony Thompson. Free throw line jumper, Sammy, bounces, no good. And a rebound taken down by Herring. They have a 4-on-2 break. What's going to happen here? Lob inside, Maniscalco the steal.
Nice play by Sammy.
Outlet pass, Dodie Dunson. Knocked away. Terrific defensive play by Bijan Jones.
Yeah, he did.
For number 5 at both ends of the floor. Fine play by Sammy, and they made a good recovery down here, number 5.
Hill is in. The Braves are going 3-on-1, and Jones was the only one back and made the only play he could. That was a terrific defensive play by the Redhawks guard. After Maniscalco, the other 5 made the steal. Count is 2, and give it to Dunson. Chris Roberts is out of the game. Now Maniscalco with it left as Darian Norris is back in. Taylor Brown at the free throw line. Give to Norris, who has 10, a career high in the first half. With it is Dunson to the right. Norris with it, free throw line extended. Penetrate and kick. Backing up with 12. High post screen coming from Thompson to Maniscalco, who looks in the pick and roll. Instead, it's Taylor Brown's 3. It's ribbing no good.
He had a good shot that time, just didn't make it.
Jones at the other end, give to Moore. He's not afraid to put it up at any time. With it is Hill. Johnny Hill from St. Louis Mo. 3 ballers up by Moore short. Rebound comes long. Going to get it is Jones as he beat the Braves with the ball that time. Hill, Jones. To Moore with it, free throw line extended, drives baseline. Somebody going to help. Drop down pass is knocked away. Last touch by Williams into the hands on the 20th turnover. At the other end, kaboom! Thrown down by Dodie Dunson. From Norris, halfway through the second half. Oh, here we go. Got to have a 9. 55-40. Bradley's lead is 15 again. Jones with it. Free throw line extended. Fronting the post is Taylor Brown as he keeps the ball away from Lamont Russell. Lob this time is Williams on a block-to-block. A layup is missed.
Lucky.
Rebound taken down by Anthony Thompson. Gives to Dodie Dunson, who had the dunk, and a no-look pass is a bad one. He tried to hit Taylor Brown, Bradley's 9th turnover. Jones with it. Penetrate and kick for another 28-footer thrown down
that was far
by
enough.
Moore. 55-43, back from 15 to 12. Maniscalco with 9:17 to play for the game. Thompson, Taylor Brown, Norris. They have 3 at the scorer's table, 4 at the scorer's table.
Well, both teams are a little tired. The game's been going up and down.
And Jim takes a timeout. 55-43 to get Roberts, Collins, and Theron Wilson in, as it's been going up and down, and the Braves a little bit gassed. Bradley basketball brought to you by Victory, Honor, and Glory. Christmas is coming. If you want the history of Bradley basketball, you'll see the play that Squeaky was fouled and not called. You'll see Coach Stoll make a free throw in the NCAA tournament. You'll see it all. The Hawk and the great history of Bradley basketball. Victory, Honor, and Glory of Barnes & Noble, Borders, or order online at allaboutsports.com. Get 25% off. Use the code BU2008. And Bradley basketball brought to you by Bradford's. Brings you Smart Technologies Interactive Smart Board. It's the presentation screen that allows you to write, erase, and perform mouse functions with your finger, a pen, or an eraser. Perfect for powerful presentations. That's Smart Board from Bradfield. See it online at bradfields.com. Illinois State 23-22 with 7:41 to play in the first half at home against Morehead State. Kentucky, right?
Yes.
Wilson to inbound. He has Edrin McCain and Darian Norris, Chris Roberts, and David Collins, who gets the inbounds. Wilson, Norris. Pull-up jumper for a dozen. Rim it, no good. And a rebound taken down, Russell. 8:55 to play for the ball game, and a turnover.
Well, that's
21.
Wow, that's a lot of them.
As Jones tried to hit somebody on the fly on the...
about 6 feet behind him.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
With it, McCain gets a screen from David Collins. Gets hung, kick it back out by Wilson, to Wilson.
They really sink.
Chris Roberts, a bad pass.
Look inside.
Theron Wilson recovers. David Collins just waiting to get the ball. And now they'll reload with 17 on the shot clock. Norris with it. Give it to Edrin McCain. Go to the free throw line, lip of the lane. Theron Wilson going to get a ball screen from Collins for McCain with 7. Now 6, now 5, now 4. Layup flipped up, and tough shot, missed it. And a rebound taken down by Williams of SEMO with 8:14 to play for the ball game. Bradley 55, Southeast Missouri 43. As a pass down on the block and a reach called on Chris Roberts.
That's the right idea. It was giving weak side help.
Yeah, he was there. He was in great position, but then he kind of, rather than keep the good position and keep the man from going to the basket, he gambled and went for the swipe and fouled him.
His first. Russell's out.
Bradley zone again underneath.
Inbounds Williams to Herring, who fires another long-range 3 in and out. Weak side rebound taken down, Chris Roberts. McCain, Theron Wilson gets underneath. Layup good.
Nice pass. Good save by Theron.
On the pass from McCain, he's got 11. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. Bradley 57, SEMO 43. A steal for Theron Wilson and a layup. Theron Wilson. Back to back. Defense to offense.
Yep.
59-43 with 7:35 to play. Theron gets 4 straight. With it is Jones. Takes the ball to the right. Takes it all the way down. Arching shot is good. About a 6-footer in the lane. Jones gets the field goal at the other end. McCain. Chris Roberts. Quick 3. Up, in, and out. Rebound David Collins. Tried to tip back. It goes to Jones. And now a layup is missed, but followed up and good. And goaltended as Maxwell gets the follow. And we have an official time. 7:09 to play for the ball game. Bradley 59, SEMO 47. You're listening to Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
It's time for you to step up in support of your Bradley Braves. It's time for you to join the Braves Club. The Braves Club, Bradley's athletic fundraising team, helps with the cost of recruiting, improving facilities, the continuation of academic services, and promoting the image of Bradley athletics. Your support will afford outstanding young student athletes the opportunity.
We still don't shoot it very well, do we?
While competing at the highest level. Call today for more information. 677-2667.
When you think about a 7 for 10 stars,
BradleyBasketball.com. It's time for you to
Yeah, we had a few dunks in there to bring that too.
It's time for you to
13
join
for 39 since the start of the game.
Braves Club.
13 for 42 is 25%.
Helps with the cost of recruiting, improving
Like you said, Coach, 2 or 3 of them are breakaway layups or dunks.
and promoting the image of Bradley athletics. Your support will afford outstanding young student athletes.
We've had a lot of good shots
opportunities
today.
to pursue
I mean, with
a
the exception of 1 and 2,
competing.
we're having wide open looks.
Call today for more information. 677-2667 or visit BradleyBraves.com. Bradley Basketball brought to you by CityLink with parking rides from Evergreen
Shooting
Square
solves a
Junction
lot
City
of
and the
problems.
shops at Grand Prairie for most home games. Call 676-4040. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Braves are being out-rebounded 38-25 in this game. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by Methodist Medical Center. Naturally recognized healthcare with a caring touch. Methodist, taking you well into your future. And Bradley basketball brought to you by Oberlander Electric, where satisfaction is the result of experience and experience the basis of their business since 1940. Oberlander Electric, if it's electrical, we do it.
Today we got 20 steals on the ball game. And we got 30 points off a turnover, so that's certainly the margin right there.
30-10 off turnovers.
Dave, I thought you made a good point. You know, as the season goes along, we're going to have to shoot the ball better. I mean, we do, and we've had good shots today. I'm a big person on shot selection, and we've taken 49 shots at this point, and 45 of them or 46 of them have been really good shots. And since the start of the game, we haven't shot the ball very good. We're sitting here at home. Let's look back to Richmond when we played a pretty good game.
Well, that was the best 40 minutes of the season.
Right, and we knocked the ball in that day. We made shots all day long. They kind of shut the 7. I remember Darian Norris hitting the big 3 right in front of us. It solves a lot. It's about defense, but you have a lot better feeling about yourself when the ball goes in the hole and you look better as a team.
Wilson, McCain, Darian Norris, David Collins, who has it now, and Chris Roberts. McCain with it. Up top is Norris. Had a shot, didn't take it.
Yep,
it was the second one in the offense. Here's Chris Roberts. Now it's Theron Wilson. Looks inside, gives it to David Collins. Gets 3-time turnaround hooker.
Use that
sometimes. That's just so smooth. He has 8 points.
And it looks so easy.
Yep, 61-47. There are times he could looks like he could score 20, and then other times he wouldn't get 20 in 3 games. With it, Hill. Looks inside. Post passes to Williams. They double the post, and they gave him inside that time position, and a foul as Collins picked it up. He gave up position that time. Yes. Collins the 3rd foul, and Williams to the line, and he'll have 2 free throws.
Well, we had a double team. Theron was double teaming, and coming from the middle, and as you said, David then take the baseline on him and gave up an easy opportunity.
Williams is 2 for 2.
First free throw in the second half.
Free throw is good. He has just 5 points. He averages 16. Darian Norris out. Maniscalco is in. Williams for one more. 61-48's the Bradley lead. Second free throw is up and down. Good free thrower.
Yeah, they're 9 for 11. They're a good free throwing team. We did say that before the game, that they shoot free throws well.
Bradley 61, Semo 49, 6:25 to play. Maniscalco wide open for 3, missed it. Rebound is tipped by Edrin McCain for Theron Wilson for the dunk and a 3-point play. What a play by Edrin McCain.
Great play by Edrin. They called a technical foul on
Theron for hanging on the rim?
Yes.
He'll go to the line for a 3-point play, and then they'll shoot free throws at the other end for hanging on the rim.
And that's an area we still got to improve on, Dave, is 3-point shooting. We're 30% from 3-point coming in. We're only 5 out of 17 today, and we got to do better now.
And that was a wide open look. I mean, that's a good shot. I was got to make some shots. We got to make some.
So Theron Wilson gets a technical foul for hanging.
Well, the crowd don't like it. It was just a heck of a play made, though.
I'm not in love with it either, Coach, because he did get fouled on the play. And usually when there's somebody around you...
It was a great play.
Yeah, by both ends. And usually when there's a guy around you, they don't know.
Hearing a first of 2 misses. What a play by McCain to save the ball.
That was a He kept the tip alive and tipped it over the backboard and then went and got it.
Against Williams.
It was an unbelievable play.
Second free throw, Herring. Got that one. He split him. 63-50.
And now Theron's going to hit shoot.
See, that's what does not make sense. Because if he's in traffic and he got fouled, that means somebody was there, and you're supposed to be able to hang to keep yourself protected.
That's what I'm saying. You know, he was fouled, so somebody. I mean, I'm not for guys hanging on the rim.
7 out of 8 at the line. Missed that one. Ball's tipped back by David Collins, who makes a good play. Here's McCain in the lane. Skip passes to Roberts. Corner right, stepping out of bounds and getting another dunk. Got away with one there.
He was.
Theron Wilson gets the kaboom.
Good pass.
He did step out of bounds, and they missed that one.
Good pass from Chris Roberts.
65-50, all the way down Herring. Here's a shot. Maxwell is blocked, but a goaltend going to be called
on Robertson. I'm not sure it was going in. It looked short.
Theron Wilson comes out. Theron has 17 points. Did we both see that the same way that he stepped out of bounds?
Well, he was out of bounds.
He was standing out of bounds.
And then the pass came.
Did 1 foot out.
I didn't know if his foot. I think he was out of bounds, but he may have picked it up.
Taylor Brown is in for him. Theron had 17. Maniscalco, now McCain with it. Looks inside at the big man and then kick it back out. Taylor Brown. Bradley 65-52. 5:33 to play for the ball game. McCain with it. Go to the free throw line. Stops. Maniscalco, and a 3-second violation is on David Collins. 10th turnover for Bradley. DC took a stroll.
Yeah. Can't make those mental mistakes.
Inbounds pass comes to Kennard Moore. Both he and Herring will shoot it from any spot.
Anytime.
Count is on. McCain coming out to help is Maxwell. DeJohn Maxwell plays 24 minutes a game. Give to Hill. They're running their second unit there. They've got 2 subs in. They don't go very deep. With it is Moore in 3-point range on the left. Another bomb. Bounces no good. Rebound taken down Hill. Puts it back up. Missed it. Weak side board taken down Williams. And he's fouled.
They're getting too many rebounds in there.
By Collins at
3 people right at the basket.
56.
Well, we're going for those block shots, and then we break down. Then somebody's helping from the weak side, and then there's nobody on the weak side to rebound it. And we got to get our guards down in there too, coming back in and banging somebody or checking out.
Williams to the line for the 2 free throws. He has 6 points. That's 4 fouls on David Collins, by the way. He's 3 of 3 from the line. The only player to foul out this year was Sam Maniscalco. Free throws up and good, and that was at Florida. Free throw Williams is good, 65-53. Redhawks are just kind of hanging around that 10 mark.
Well, to me, they've been loose this half. They played without much conscience. I mean, what do they have to lose?
Second free throw is up and bounces no good. His first miss.
And Moore's hit 4 threes. It's kept him up
65-53.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Brown, Chris Roberts brings it up top. Maniscalco with it right. Sammy's had a solid game. Penetrate, give to Brown. Lean in, 12-footer is good.
They stepped in that time. Rather than shoot the threes, Taylor stepped in, as you said, about 15.
He has 7, 67-53. Pass to Williams at the other end. Turns, has it blocked by David Collins. Outlet pass Maniscalco. Flips to Chris Roberts for the layup good. Braves got the ball out well on the break that time. 69-53, back to a 16-point lead. They'll get Lamont Russell back in. Here's Moore. Pass is thrown away at 4-12. Their 23rd turnover. That's a bunch.
That's a lot of them. With 4 minutes to go, they can still have time for a couple more.
2 dozen on the way.
Doc said he's only got room for 7 more. Well, I hope we don't go OT, Doc. No. Get there.
With it, Chris Roberts, corner on the right, take it to the wing there. Wide open, pull-up jumper, bounces no good. There's another Edwin McCain rebound long.
That's called a nose for the ball.
Maniscalco with it. Straight away, inside pass, kaboom to David Collins from Maniscalco.
Nice quick pass.
Real good look. Stayed with it, didn't rush it.
DC has 10. Back to 18-point lead. Chris Roberts a steal. It's a held ball. It'll go to Southeast Missouri. When we come back, Anthony Thompson comes in. What a pass Maniscalco made to David Collins, and he caught it.
And he finished it.
Back in a minute, Bradley 71, Southeast Missouri 53. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Edgar McCain was in the middle of this. It kind of started with the rebound there.
Yeah.
Hey, moms and dads, Coach Les here. How'd you like your child to be a part of Bradley's pregame activities by being the honorary Avanti's team line leader? Your child will lead the team out onto the court through the student section, high-fiving our fans lined up on the sidelines before the game. Register today at all Peoria area Avantis. Kids 8 to 12 are eligible and will receive an official Avanti's Line Leader t-shirt.
First one to 71, on it, Dave?
Yep, that's the magic number.
And don't forget, every day is a great day to visit Avanti. Good people serving up great Italian food, the world-famous gondola, and my favorite, that fresh baked bread. Fantastic.
Edwin McCain is just getting better all the time.
Yes, he is.
And modest pricing, too. Dine in, carry out, and delivery at all 4 Avanti's convenient locations.
Thank you for let our family serve your family since 1966.
Well, the guy got 2 offensive rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals.
That's exactly why the Peoria Banking Center and the State
The guy's got 5 20 steals.
I know.
The guy's got
106 years.
5 by Maniscalco.
This is Jay Glatz of the Peoria Banking Center and the State Bank of Spear. Our stability comes from over a century of solid financial practices. Being locally owned and managed helps us make good loans to good customers. We are proud to be your financially strong local bank. The State Bank of Spear, a solid investment for over 106 years. Member
Edwin, 6 and 1.
Basketball brought to you by Grim
Think
Heating
about
and
the guy, the
Morton.
impact
Cheering
he's
on
had
the
on the
Bradley
game with
Braves.
5 points.
Grim Heating and Morton, 263-1389. Bradley Basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be an honorary line leader of the game at any of the 4 Avanti's locations. 2 minutes to go in the first half over at Illinois State. Morehead State and the Redbirds are tied at 35. Inbound time, baseline right. There's that Johnny Hill. He's being blocked by the official there. 3:40 to go in the game. The magic number was just hit on that dunk, 71. 97% that magic number. Herring with it, 21 on the shot clock. 3.5 to play. Moore, Hill. Herring wants the shot. And he gets it, fires it 3, bounce it long, rebound tipped in, I think, by Taylor Brown.
Sure looked like it.
He did.
Maxwell will get credited for it, but it was Taylor Brown off his hands at the other end. McCain, Chris Roberts, ball faked by Brown. Maybe he can score at both ends. With it, Dunson. Doty with it. There's Taylor Brown. Inside post pass is Anthony Thompson. Had it poked away. Bradley's 11th turnover. Got to be stronger with the ball than that. 3 minutes to go.
Anthony's got to catch that.
Maxwell's jumper for 3 is good. Juwan Maxwell.
Every time.
71-58, under 3 minutes to go. Taylor Brown, give it to Dunson. He's in the corner on the right, get a ball screen from Thompson. 17-footer, short. Rebound is in and out of the hands of Thompson. Picked up by Taylor Brown, almost stepped out of bounds. And the Braves will reload it here with a new shot clock and 2:33 to play. Brown with it. Now Chris Roberts gets a screen, a couple of them. McCain. Taylor Brown, free throw line extended to the right. Back to McCain, 16 on the shot clock. Ball screen for him. Lob to the goal, almost threw it in.
Just a little too high.
Yeah, he tried to hit Anthony Thompson. Bradley's 12th turnover, a little shaky here in the last couple of minutes. Here's follow-away jumper is rimmed out, no good by Maxwell. Rebounded, taken down by Thompson. 2 minutes to play in the game as Chris Roberts holds the basketball and now moves up top. Give to Brown. His pull-up jumper is good. He's got 9. 73-58. Taylor Brown has 9. And that's a new career high. He has 7 against Richmond. So we have 2 career highs today. Darian Norris and Taylor Brown, 2 freshmen. With it is Moore. They look to double him. Russell downstairs, and the shot is blocked to the foul on Anthony Thompson.
He got a lot of ball, but a little bit out of position behind him.
Well, he went way too out. He on the defense, and he couldn't get back in time.
Well, the back of the ticket number was covered. Watch for the people grabbing tickets down there in the front row. Maxwell to the line. Free throw is good. Well, one of our keys was a keep SEMO in the 60s, and that's where it's headed.
Should be able to do that.
73-59. One more for Maxwell. He's off the bench, had a good game. Second one's flipped up and good. 73-60. Williams in, Maxwell out. The sophomore from Kansas City had 15 at Purdue last season. Edrin McCain across the timeline, less than 90 seconds to go. Leading by 13, led by 20 at 30-10 at one point. Roberts with it, looked inside, there's Thompson. Turnaround hooker, bounce it no good. Put back up and twice by Edrin McCain.
4 offensive rebounds, and all of them in the last, 5-6 minutes.
He's got 7, 75-60. He was our guest on the profile at the beginning of today, and I don't know how you're going to get him out of the starting lineup. Here's a pass inside, blocked on the shot by Williams, by Anthony Thompson. McCain, the bounce pass to Dodie Dunson, who can't handle it.
Well, it wasn't a very good pass, but Dodie tried to catch the ball one-handed.
Here's Brian Lavin coming in, and he replaces Edrin McCain. What a contest he had. He was brilliant this afternoon again.
Well, for 7 points, and he just got 2 of them.
He controlled the game.
Yep, pretty good game.
Ryan Phillips comes in for Chris Roberts with 52.9.
Thought Chris played harder today. Chris has talent, just need to keep playing harder all the time.
75-60. It's a 15-point Bradley lead, and Herring across the timeline against Dodie Dunson. 44 seconds to go. Comes all the way down to the lane, loses, and then just picked up there. A piece of garbage by Lamont Russell, put it back and in. 75-62. This will be the last possession of the ball game for the Braves, at least. Taylor Brown holds, gives to Dunson. Maybe Brian Lavin will get a shot here, or Ryan Phillips. 20, 19, 18. Dodie out near the timeline. 22. There's 4 difference. Ball screen for Thompson for Dodie Dunson on a given goal at the other end. And Anthony Thompson with 15.6 will have a chance. His first career free throw attempt here this afternoon. 75-62. Braves will go to 5-4 and play in Milwaukee next Saturday night. Redhawks 2-8. Jim Less will win his 110th game. Free throw is missed by Thompson. Ned Gertson comes in for Dodie Dunson. Where's number 0? He and James Robertson switch off on dressing for games. So he won the lottery.
Bad break for James.
Yeah, because today was the day.
One more for Anthony Thompson. That rim's no good. Rebound, Ryan Phillips. Reverse layup blocked out of bounds with 11.7.
Hey, time to get a good shot. Now it's still almost 12 seconds.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll shoot it, though.
I don't think they will.
A lot of teams don't.
Well, they may foul him.
Unless Ned gets it. If Ned gets it, it might go up.
Well, Ned, one thing he can do is shoot it.
He does. Crowd wants him to. 6, 5, 4. Nope, this is the right thing to do.
It is.
The game is history. Bradley wins their 5th of the year, 75-62 over Southeast Missouri State. And so Jim got the reaction that he wanted, because the defense in the first 6-7 minutes of this game was very, very good. And that's where it starts.